afoot.
Anyway.
Oh, I forgot to turn the slides on!
Hello, welcome. Enough about feet then. Welcome to another Nifty D&D session.
Support Nifty, buy our feet pics.
As always, I am the Dungeon Master for this pirate session. My name's Dan. Hey, how you doing? Hope it's all groovy. We'll do a bit of a recap in a little moment. You can see we've actually, you can't see, we've got the wonderful map that Tom made across the table, as well as a new little miniature made by a good friend of
This one we can show
camera
moves.
Yeah, by a good friend of Nifty's, we'd like to say massive thank you to John.
No.
You know who you are. Thank you so much. It's a nice little ship miniature we can use on our custom made map.
Look a bit, put it a bit further away. There we go.
On a custom made map.
Yeah.
It's got the little flag on it and everything. It's fucking fantastic. We love it. Thank you, John. We love you.
John, you're wonderful.
So,
Never leave me.
without further ado, we will jump right into the session, but first we'll do our introductions, as always, starting with the Genghis man to my left.
Hello, I'm Jamie, and continuing my ongoing quest to play every published race with a cloaca, I am playing Fawaro. He is the lawful good Aarakocra captain boy. He is excited to cover a big thing.
He's lawful good.
Oh god, no, he isn't. I don't know why I said that. He's chaotic good, that was it.
Chaotic good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, it's Elliot. I am playing Garvin Serious Uitvar, a Goliath barbarian, who is a little bit of a bastard because he is neutral evil. He is enjoying killing all these things that need to be killed, and for no other reason. Doesn't enjoy it normally, I promise. Moving on.
Hey, you know what time it is? I don't. I haven't got any devices anywhere near.
It's 6:37.
Oh, I wish you hadn't told me. I was hoping it was Tom time. It's not. Gutted.
25
no.
seconds past.
25
Yeah.
seconds past Tom time. We're good. We're all right. I'm Tom. I'm going to be playing Mastella, the small boy. That's it.
Okay.
Take it away.
Wonderful. What is up, gamers? It is Kane here, coming at you live from the Nifty live stream. I will, as ever, be playing River Kiss Row, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello, my name's Annie. I'll be your DM for this session. I've got a bag of cherries here, and I'm eating them and enjoying them. I'm playing Nemira. She is a warlock, and she's chaotic neutral, and she's got a pet raven, and I've just decided the raven's name is Claw, because Raven Claw.
Banging.
You're going to take my
Possible to,
inspiration
like,
away, aren't you?
Manually from there, or
I
mean, not
tilt
on
it up. Or,
no, I mean like move it with this.
wait, what do you mean?
Like
What are you trying
Is
to
it zoomed? Can it
It's
be
zoomed in
shifted?
fully.
it's zoomed. Oh, we can't drag it up then.
No.
No worries. I just feel small in the frame.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
It's, yeah.
We need the flag in.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Andy.
recently, this intrepid group from the HMS flagship, you arrived in the city of Titan's Cradle, or went about your various businesses, some of you going to the library, doing a little bit of shopping, taking in the sights, doing a bit of drinking, etc., etc., before you were notified by the city guard that there had been a bit of a problem with a few individuals from your crew. Turns out that Fames, Nowhere and Pranvik have been arrested for assault and burglary, with bail posted at 18,000 gold pieces.
It's a bit pricey.
You visited
quite
them
pricey one.
in jail, and they were adamant that
I
it
did.
wasn't them that did it. They had just been drinking all day. They were planning to get Fames really drunk. And with a critical insight check from Garv, you believe that they were solely telling the truth. However, you also worked out that the guards also and the witnesses seem to be telling the truth from their perspective as well. So you're not too sure on what's been going down. Nem managed to spy on a brothel and see some kind of meeting happening in a side room between a very large Goliath gentleman and a very small kobold. Not sure what that was about. You tried to give chase, but immediately blew
Failed.
your stealth.
Utterly fair.
Teleported away. Garth had a brief conversation with this individual, mentally, after trying to tempt him to come to a bar, but he told you that it was fine, you guys are already doing something for him. With that, you guys went to follow a lead that the guards had given you in a way to kind of lessen some of the bail. They notified you of a salamander who had stolen a couple of books from the library and had absconded with them into the base of the Little Hood district of the city. You guys went down, had a very big fight with a group of 20 fire snakes. After this all ensued, you guys now find yourself within that room. So you're in this kind of large open chamber, corpses of these fire snakes just littered about the place, all of you kind of heavily breathing and panting as not only tired from the fight, but just the heat coming off of these 20 bodies is just overbearing. Like you can feel this room just getting even more humid and humid and humid. Yeah, you are there. What do I feel? Oh, and also, as you can see, Callum's not here, but he may be stopping a little bit later.
As a quick point before we get properly started as well, if you would like to support Nifty, we do have a donation button below. If you donate £3, you can give a player or the DM advantage or disadvantage, not disadvantage to the DM, and £5 do the same with nat 20s or crit fails. So thank you very much for your support, guys. Your money can change the game.
Yeah.
Already has.
I believe just in a second the
the slide with all that info is going to pop up.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, no. That
Nice.
way.
There you go. Cool. Great. What are we doing? Keep going.
Going further in, I guess.
Let's go.
Yes.
So yeah, you can see there's the slope, again, like the ramp kind of that goes down and descends further in.
And let's be stealthy this time.
Coming from you.
I'll give it a go.
But I tried. All right.
Try harder.
Right, I will.
If you'd like to give me a group stealth check. So I just get a 7.
I got a 17.
Nice.
Let's give it a go.
I got a 18.
Stealth, yeah?
Yeah.
I might use
16.
inspiration actually.
10.
Never even wrote down anyway. Oh, please. Better.
Slightly better.
It's an 8.
Hey, cool. So
Just rolled off a 20.
you're being kind of middle range. Some of you are being a bit quieter than others. There's just from the heavy panting, just from the heat that was coming off the bodies. Some of you are just.
Oh, right. Wait,
You go on.
before we go any further, does anyone need to rest? Because I do.
Oh.
That's a very good point,
Christ.
actually.
I could do
Oh, I
that if
did.
you
Yeah,
want.
I'm fine personally, but I'm willing to hang out.
I would.
I've taken more hits than I'd like to go into another fight.
Yeah, with
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the rest, actually.
I think we should stop and rest.
Okay. I'll keep watch.
Should we go back into the room we were just in? Because we know that's at least more or less
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Well, that stealth check was fucking.
A step
Wait,
for a
what?
stealth.
Yeah.
We got halfway down the corridor and we're like, yeah.
I used
Sleep.
inspiration.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was walking down. We were walking down. I just looked at my health and I was like, oh shit, it's below half.
Oh no.
Yeah, mine's on half exactly.
That's cool.
So as you kind of go back.
Can we conceal ourselves inside the salamander bodies? Like,
Didn't they come out of little wall
In them?
things?
I definitely won't be able to.
They're like that big.
Yeah, they range anywhere from like 4 to 5 foot in length.
so I could, yeah.
So you could.
They'd be boiling though, wouldn't they?
I thought
They're
they
very
were
hot.
warm. On the outside.
They really cut down the length of that line.
Yeah, it was going longer.
Did you say there were like holes in the walls that they were coming out of?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, before we take a rest, I'm just going to gather as many of the like salamander bodies I can, just kind of clog the holes up with them.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do that easy enough. There are more holes than there are fire snakes, but you can cover about 2/3 of the holes with bodies. But you can still feel like the heat coming off them. It's started to, over the course of the short rest, it started to die down a little bit, but it's still just like,
Cool.
there's not a point in this room where none of you are sweating to some capacity.
Nice.
Slippy.
Slipping and slidey.
Can we get a?
My raven's just like flying in front of my
something we
face,
can
trying
do
to
I don't,
cool
need,
me
I
down.
don't need long, I just need health.
Fuara's there with his wing.
Yeah, I just need
Oh,
health as well.
It's kind of doing
I've
it,
only
though.
used one spell slot, so
I'm
I'm
very
fine with
feathery.
that.
We're just spinning on the spot
Oh.
like a fan.
Also, I believe this is the morning as well, so you've had a long rest fairly recently.
Yeah, I just need a short, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a short as well.
Cool.
Spend your hit away.
Ooh, how many of them?
Sure. And
Did you take the tough feat?
And were you keeping
Yeah.
watch?
You get
Waro?
double your con mod back
Jamie,
from your
will you
hit
keep
dice
watch?
as well.
Yes, I'm
So
keeping
it
watch.
was
I'm full
you-
health, so I
you-
don't need to rest.
Well, if you make a
And
perception
the
check
minimum
before
that you can
usually
roll
look
is
out
worth
and
double
watch.
your con mod.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, that's it.
Perception.
So-
Can someone explain hit dice to me, really?
Yeah.
10.
How much you get back from a short rest?
hit dice
you have as many.
Mine's
Your hit
8.
dice is a D10.
And
Yep.
it's
And
you
yours
get
is
the
D8.
same amount times your
Same
level, so
amount
5.
times your level.
So you can
Five,
yep,
okay.
so you
Yeah,
get
so
roll
you've got
5
5,
d8s.
So you can roll 8. So you can roll 1 at a time if you want. So you roll d8 and then add whatever your con mod is.
Oh.
And then whenever you have a long rest, you get half of your spent hit dice back. So say if you spend all 5, you'd then get 3 back on a long rest.
So I'd only really need to roll 1
Let's
here.
roll 3.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends what you roll.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just do them all by one.
That's cool. Thanks, guys.
No worries.
Okay.
And yeah, just remember you only get half your
You
hit
add
dice
your
back
con
on the
mod as
rest.
well, so
Plus-
you get +2 to each dice that you
Oh,
roll.
Six.
sweet. I should
Yep.
definitely
Which
have known
means
this
plus
before
3,
now.
and I had 33.
Oh. Done right so
That's
far.
Oh, yes.
36. That's
Perfect.
close
I
enough.
got exactly what I needed.
Okay.
So that's 3.
That's right then.
Wunderbar.
So that was
Wonderful.
12
back up to
and
full
4,
exactly.
so 16.
3 hit dice.
I actually feel like I'm in the
Go
room
back
with
to
the
4.
salamanders. It's very.
It's quite hot in here. Like we've got Billerman on, but
This is
he's
like-
not doing much.
This is genuine.
Billerman.
Yeah, he's called Billerman.
What's the name of the fan?
I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
This is very immersive.
Do you want to put the other fan on as well?
That's what that
probably
So-
a shout.
Short rest goes
And I'm
Without
drinking coffee, in
insulin.
fairness.
the kind
As
of like-
short as we can make it.
So it'd be
An hour.
Literally an hour, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you rest up for the hour to kind of like take a load off, kind of as much as you can. Faro keeping a lookout. You don't spot anything kind of coming through. But yeah, you're pretty, I think pretty safe.
Cool.
Yeah, the hour passes.
The hour.
There we
Oh,
go.
thank fuck for that.
Hello, Jams. Thanks for joining.
Hey.
Jams. Back at it again.
I made the chat way bigger on that screen as well, so hopefully
I
everyone
can
can
see. Oh yeah.
Hey,
I
Jam.
don't even need my glasses.
Yeah, I guess let's try that again.
Okay, so a round of stealth rolls again.
Yeah.
This is my dice today.
Yeah, Scyther's done way better on that one.
Ah, yeah.
I'm using my inspiration.
Oh no.
I did way worse on that one.
I did a lot better.
Got you.
With 17 plus 6. Maths is hard. 23.
Nice.
18.
Oh, 16.
Sorry. 16,
18.
18,
10.
10.
17.
Cool. Much stealthier this time.
We practiced.
Yeah. Every now and again, Garv, you'll just kind of
Tiptoes,
like
guys.
just kind of lumber to one side, maybe like bump into the wall. Just kind of maybe add like a big thing to eat over the
Yeah, just
the short
fucking.
rest.
Let's
No,
say-
I am
yeah.
farting a lot. Just like
Oh,
glass.
What
Those
is-
oranges.
You should not have eaten the fire snakes.
What is your guys' marching order?
I'll be at the front.
Directly behind him.
I'll take the back.
Cool.
I'll go in the
I'll
middle.
be between Garv's legs.
Cool. And Scyther will go next to them. Cool.
I'm
So,
farting so much.
And you're super sway. You've got swamp ass like that.
Yeah, maybe not. Then I'll take the middle.
It's just
Bubbling
dripping.
swamp
You can-
ass.
It's behind you, like,
don't say
oh.
stuff short. You've got storm ass.
You see like a microclimate like forming around there, like clouds and lightning.
Good. So as you kind of like go down this ramp kind of steadily, Garth kind of ducking as you do, you come to what is a quite cosy chamber. You can see the similar kind of worked stone on the floor that seems to be much cleaner than anywhere you've seen else here. Off to your left, immediately in this kind of oval room, you can see this large statue of a feminine figure with these, what looks like robes at first, covering parts of her body, but you actually realise these are flames wreathing the body and licking up. You can see in one hand she has this kind of big kind of staff with a fire blazing at the top and this crown kind of being worn as well.
Do we know who she is?
You can make a religion check, and anyone else who's proficient in religion
Can I make the assumption that this is the elemental fire god after seeing the?
You can certainly assume that.
I'll make a religion check anyway.
No, that's
15.
Cool. Both of you, you Nem through like research that you've done, and you Garv worshipping a member of the elemental pantheon. Yep, you instantly recognise that is the Queen of Embers, who is the chaotic evil fire god.
Oh, good.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
What's her and Full Mars relationship like? They chill. Or
She
what?
despises and wants to kill every single other member of the elemental
Oh, not.
pantheon.
She's a crazy one. That one.
As you kind of like look around the rest of the room, you can see this central pillar in the room of stone. Going up to the ceiling, where it looks less of a support pillar, as you can see this strange groove that's kind of been carved and corkscrews up this kind of white marble pillar. You see just north of it a long kind of like workbench that has a couple of bits and bobs. It's not cluttered by any means, but you can see 2 books that are kind of placed there, one open to a random page, the other one kind of closed to one side. You can see a couple of vials of ink, quills. You can see a couple of pouches on there as well. Then on the back wall you can see a brazier sticking out of each, one kind of lit with fire and the other that seems to just have these 3 shards of ice sticking out of it.
Ooh.
Apart from that, the room seems empty.
The pillar, where is that in relation to the room? Is it in the middle?
Yes, it's at the centre as it can be. It's a bit of a it's an oval that kind of tapers off to one side a little bit.
Okay.
So it's not a completely like round room, but yeah, it's where like, the middle would be there.
Does it look like a liquid is supposed to go in to the top and it like funnels round the like spiral?
The curve seems to be like a bit too steep. Like you feel like if you poured water, it would just kind of trickle out of the sides.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Does it look like something is made to like crawl up?
Or a coin, possibly? Like.
Ooh.
I thought those things at McDonald's.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But the fantasy
Slot
version.
machine.
Not sure,
Yeah.
we've not really seen a pillar like it before.
Do you say that in
So,
canon?
it's similar in design to the ramps. So
Maybe the snakes climbed it.
It's coming out of the,
Killer.
floor, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think it like screws down into the floor?
Ooh.
Does it look like it could screw down?
you could try it if you want.
Yeah, I'll try. Well, Garv, you're probably going to be more
Yeah, I'll
suited.
grab it and just try and
Still a
twist
slide.
As
it.
you just try to do it, yes, it won't move.
Does it go all the way to the ceiling?
Yes.
Is there anything like a hole in the ceiling? Where
No, it just meets flush with the ceiling. But yeah, you can see it kind of has this kind of carved, kind of strange corkscrew-like design.
Is there anything in the groove at the moment? We're probably focusing on just a completely random
Yeah.
detail.
It does seem.
No, there's nothing in the groove.
Okay.
Can I get I've got a big bit of rope.
This room's also about 20 feet by 10 feet, so it's a bit cramped in this room.
Okay.
Can I take my rope, like my big bit of rope, and sort of like fit it in and sort of like spiral it up as best I can?
Yeah. So the grooves are about like that big. Each.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, so I probably it's not like regular corkscrew. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
about that big.
Okay.
Each of the grooves
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like go round, and then like spiral up.
Okay.
What if it is the snake?
Yeah, does it look like this was carved this way, or does it look like this has been eroded by something like constantly going up and down this pillar?
It looks carved.
Okay.
I'd say.
What else was in the room?
There was a desk with a couple of books and pouches.
Mhm.
There were 2 braziers as well, one that had kind of fire burning through it, and one that had a couple of shards of like ice that had been.
Oh, we've done
See
something
that?
with that before.
There was a thing,
looks-
wasn't it?
that sounds like a
Douse
thing.
one, light
Yeah.
the other, open the door.
Let's have a look at the desk.
Cool. As you go on over here, you can see there's a book that's currently like open, and you can see like a quill to one side with an open like pot of ink, and another book that's been kind of closed to the side. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Aarakocra, Orin, and Thieves' Cant.
You don't know what this book says.
I found a book. I can't read it.
I've got common, celestial, and dwarvish. And an angel.
Orcish and giant.
Common, halfling, and giant.
Infernal?
Oh,
Does Simon
Cyrus?
speak primordial? Because
It's full of surprises. So.
I believe he does. Yes, he does. As I just walks over it. Oh!
Yep.
That's in that's Ignan, that is.
can you read it?
Give me a moment. Kind of starts flipping through. It's on the fire plane.
No, it's on the desk. Hey, I'll leave.
I thought that was really funny.
Thank you.
right, so it's clear these guys quite like fire. I think we've made that abundantly clear.
Yeah.
Can I try and like light the bottom of the
Book.
the spirally thing? See
Yeah.
if like the flames like lick up.
So as you go to light it, just like pushing a lighter against stone. Just, yeah.
Can I take...
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, is the brazier with the fire in, is it currently lit?
Yeah, it's currently lit. It's burning away.
Can I light a torch off the fire and try and melt the ice one?
Cool. So as you kind of get a torch and go to put it in, there's a bit more resistance than there usually would be with a fire. And as you're all kind of like looking at as far as this, you see as a bit of the fire begins to move, and then River, you feel something at your back. with a...
All my limbs fall off.
No, with...
Your first set's on fire.
So 25 to hit.
Put fire on the list of things I hate.
That is it, yeah. Shit, man.
You're in the wrong place.
Fire.
Yeah.
Ta-na-na.
I mean, it's lit, but it's not lit.
So that would be...
History.
19 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire.
Aren't you glad we took that short rest now?
I would have 1 hit point if we hadn't done
You see as... River, you feel like something behind you almost, and as you go to turn around, you see as the front of a spear just points its way out of your stomach, like the left part of your stomach. You also see as River kind of like lets out a shriek, and being revealed from its invisibility, you see as this red, long, scaled, snake-like being with these fins like flames wreathing down its back and its spine, and these 2 long catfish kind of like whiskers kind of going off, kind of stabs you through, just goes, pulls it back out, kind of
Catfish are an affront to my species.
moves the spear around, and you see as it conjures a little bit of cold magic in its hand. As you do that, you see as some limbs come out from the fire brazier, and you see a face kind of peer in through this long nose. Everyone roll initiative for me, please.
Good grief.
I am not happy. Oh wait.
That boy got a nat 20 on his stealth check. Because he heard the commotion before.
It's still really good.
Luckily I've got some lay on hands at my disposal.
I feel like Produce Flame is not going to be any help in this
I
scenario.
think that's going to be the most useful spell you could possibly have at this moment.
It is incredibly vulnerable to fire damage.
Ironically.
22.
22 for Waro.
That's what they call me.
6.
The for what?
The Fawaro.
Mustela.
10.
10 for Mustela.
19.
19. What's your dex mod?
+3.
You're going before this thing.
This
Hell
fucking guy.
yeah.
This fucking guy.
14. That was awful.
A lot of you are really close together. Cool, so up first with a natural 20 are the fire methods.
Yeah, I thought that much. Actually, method's not that bad.
You see as you're stead there with the torch and they kind of like flutter out, you see as 2 kind of, and as soon as they leave the brazier it goes out. You can see the room is still lit though from the...
Does it look like anything's happening with the ice brazier?
It does, yes.
There we go.
So they're both going to make an attack, a claw attack on you, Quaro, seeing as you're right there. Both miss with a 2 and a 3. They kind of go to like scratch at you, but you just kind of move the torch already in hand, kind of like batting their strikes away, and you're up next.
Cool, so I drop the torch, draw my sword and pistol. That take anything to do?
This would be a bonus action to pull out new weapons.
Oh, that's grotesque. Christ. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter even slightly. So I will take 1 attack. I'll take an attack each on each of these methods.
Cool.
Anyone else within 5 feet?
You were the only one that was up
Oh
there.
no sneak attack. So the first one was definitely a miss with a 9.
Yep.
And then shoot the other one with a pistol. That's almost definitely a hit with a 21.
Yes, that's it.
So that's a d10. And one takes 8 plus dex, that's 11 damage.
Nice.
And because I've attacked both of them, don't get opportunity as I fly up and away.
Nice. So yeah, again, the ceiling's at about 10-15 feet, so you can just like tuck up.
Yep, I tuck.
The ceiling.
As ever, I tuck.
Up next is River.
I'm assuming it's going to take my bonus action to get my rapiers out.
I'd assume that you would have had them out anyway. It's only because you said you actually had a torch in hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
cool.
problem.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she normally carries them around. Alright, sweet. In that case, I'm going to vow of enmity against Snaky Boy in front of me. Which just means I now have advantage on all attacks, and then I'm going to shank her with my rapier as my main action.
Let's go for it.
26, that's a nat 20.
Yes, that hits.
Cool, sweet. So that's max damage plus, shit, was it D8? So that's 8, 12, plus 6, 18 points of damage.
Nice. So that will drop him down to that. So as you kind of like thrust the first rapier in, you feel like you get a good hit, and you feel as the body kind of like shifts and moves, kind of like pulling the rapier out. As it does, you feel this intense burst of heat come from the body, much like the fire snakes, and you take 7 points of fire damage.
I'm fine.
Honey.
It's okay, I've got some lay on hands around. I'll be okay.
Laying around.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't really want to give an attack of opportunity. Is the spear still in me?
No, pull that out.
Sweet.
That's always good.
Yeah, there's not really
That's really
a whole
nice
load
of it.
left for me to do except run away and give it attack of opportunity, and I can't take that right now, so... I am where I am. Thank you. Was that 7 points, by the way?
Yes. Up next is the salamander. It's going to first of all try to strike you with its tail, River.
Yep, that's fine.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, that does hit, yeah.
Hits.
I'm going down, boys!
8 bludgeoning and 5 fire.
Eek!
And you are also grappled and restrained as it hits you with the tail and just kind of wraps up around you. As it kind of wraps up, you see its body now kind of like above River. It just pulls up the spear and is going to try to stab down into you.
Oh, I may go down immediately.
It's at advantage as well.
Yeah, I'm going down.
That's a 1 and a 20. Jesus. See, that's a crit.
Bye.
Goodbye, River.
Okay.
Catch you on the flip side, guys.
That also may be a lingering injury if that drops you as well.
It does, yeah.
God damn.
I mean, if it's more than 10.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It will be.
Cool, bye.
So yeah, you see his
No.
river just... As he just
At least I
stabs
got a
out
good hit.
into
Thank you
River.
to Dungeons, Dragons, Doggos for following us on Twitch.
The 3 best
Good.
things.
So they are the 3 best things.
Yes.
This is not the best thing.
You
Maybe
see
not
as it
those
just
things.
brings the spear up, stabs it down through River's shoulder and kind of like wrenches it and then kind of pulls it out.
This is a crit fight. You like, he's like,
I'm so glad I got a good
Can you
hit.
make a constitution save for me to see what type of lingering injury you get?
Oh,
Something.
yeah.
Ooh.
Great.
It's
This is
actually
new.
really
Yeah.
exciting.
The worse the save, the worse the
I
injury.
really want River to have more scars. She's got the eye scar. She needs more. It's a 16. No, con. Wait, that's completely wrong. 18.
18.
I did a
Okay,
charisma
cool.
save.
Okay, cool, pretty good.
Pretty good. That's
So, the salamander for his
Simultaneously
movement,
like
then
stabbed you and cauterized the wound because it was a burning spear.
He'll end up moving past you, Mustela.
I'll take an attack off.
Where were both of you stood actually?
I was like in the room, probably by the pillar. So
In which case,
Yeah.
both of you will get attack of opportunity.
Cool.
You see as it moves and snakes up the pillar to the ceiling.
Yeah, there we go.
yeah, we see. Okay, cool. We said
Makes
before that it
sense.
probably hates stairs.
Yeah.
so I get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, both of you and Musty do.
Cool. That's going to be a hit, I reckon, with a 25 non-natural,
Yes,
obviously. What's that?
In addition, you take 5 points of fire damage from hitting it.
Fucking slut. It's 2d6 plus. That could have been better, but also could have been worse. 12. I deal 12 damage.
Nice. And Mustela?
how I felt after
It's
that
only
hyena. I
a
was like,
12 to hit.
oh.
That misses, unfortunately. So as you go by, it just kind of like parries it up, your longsword up with its spear, as Garth kind of like...
I took 5 damage.
Five damage. As you Garth kind of hits it in the back and it just snakes up the pillar, looks down at you and just...
I don't take damage from missing, do I?
No. Says something that the person who would understand it isn't here, so yeah. Up next is Nem.
Right, what's on the menu?
On the menu currently, as you can see, the 2 fire methods.
Uh-huh.
You have these little impy kind of sprite-like things made of fire that just attack where Foiro was. You can see a couple of ice methods appearing from the brazier that have the ice shards in it, and a salamander that's about 15 feet up on the pillar.
Okay.
We also have a delightful foie gras.
Gross! I hate foie gras. I'm going to go for the salamander. Can I put both of my... No, I'm not going to do that. Yes, I am going to do that. Can I do that?
You can
Both of my beams.
Yep.
So I roll 2 d20s.
He's got partial cover currently. There's the pillars covering like
Oh, has he?
part of his body, so his AC would be up a little bit.
Okay.
But
I'll give it a crack. I'll give a fuck. Yeah, let's go on.
Don't give him crack. He's crazy enough
Oh,
as it is.
Not awesome. Decidedly not awesome. I've got a 16 and a... what's that, 11?
fortunately they both miss.
Fucking
There's 16 just so with the cover. You see as it kind of like shifts its body and just hits the pillar. Sends a couple of shards of marble just kind of like scattering across the room.
That was massively disappointing.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, fuck it.
Cool. Mustela.
That's me.
It is.
I'm going to... Ooh, what am I going to do, guys? Good question. First of all, I'm going to quicken spell Oh, I haven't got enough sorcery points really to fuck around with quick spell.
Did you not regain any in the short rest?
No, you don't regain sorcery points in a short rest.
I don't know. I've never played sorcerer.
Oh.
Not to the level I've played them, but that is level 1.
No, you don't. There's two people on us, or 3? How many people
There's
total?
2 fire methods, a salamander, and you don't know how many ice methods yet. They're just appearing from the brazier.
I mean, this is the boss fight, so like, if you have anything,
I'll twin
Bring
spell
out the big guns.
and chromatic orb on the salamander and one of the fire methods.
Cool. The salamander is going to counterspell one on him. You see it kind of like twists its hand, and these like icy runes appear around its hand, and it dissipates.
how
as it comes
high
down.
up the pillar is he?
15 feet.
Okay, so I can probably still reach him.
I mean, yeah, you got a great weapon, and
And I'm 10 foot tall,
yeah,
more or less.
he's just got partial cover from the one side of the pillar.
Now, does counterspell cancel both of my twin spells?
It depends on the wording of the twin spell, I guess.
When you're done with that, could you pass it here?
Turn to the exact right page.
It causes
Oh,
one
actually,
spell to target 2 people.
Whichever one
so
has the
I-
Goliath race in it, could you check?
Volos.
Yeah, so it's the same spells. He would cancel both of them with the counter spell.
Jeez.
Do you know how Volos is?
Dan has it, I think. I
Um,
think Salamander's really.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Do you want me to look something up?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, he kind of like He kind of looks as you cast it, and you see these icy runes appear, and he twists his hand and just
That's really upsetting.
snaps up.
Kind of cool though. Isn't
that's
it?
really cool.
Am
It's a
I
nice
small enough to be able to run up this groove? Mastella's new groove.
That's something I need to see.
Not run up.
Boom,
You could
baby.
maybe get up there with a hefty athletics check to climb.
You could do like, you know, in Mulan when she like gets up that pole.
Let's.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. No, I'm gonna flintlock it. Oh no, that was a twin spell. I can't do that. Never mind. I can't do anything.
I mean, you still got a bonus action.
Crack a fire method.
Don't crack him.
He can't counter spell again if you can quicken spell something.
I'm all out of sorcery points.
Shit, boy.
Uh-oh.
This is not the time.
This is not the time, man.
I think we went into this
no,
grossly
there's nothing
unprepared.
else.
Oh god, so
At least we took the rest. Like, imagine.
Got an awesome 30
that.
health at the beginning of this
I
one.
actually wouldn't have got a hit if I hadn't had the rest. So
Blimey.
Up next is Cyathus. He is going to
run away.
Pull something awesome out the bag.
Do a Healy.
He just leans back.
Yeah,
and
he'll
scoops
actually
off.
he'll run over to River and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Sounds like the kind of thing you do.
Ooh.
River's back. And I've got my full lay on hands because I didn't use it last time.
That's going to be 21 heat points back. 21 heat points.
Legit.
Point.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got some heat points back.
They are warm.
He just runs over, kind of like touches the shoulder that's just like gaping blood. You kind of do it. It hurts. Doesn't feel too bad, but it still hurts.
Nice.
Cool. That's going to be Cyathus. Up next, the ice methods. You see, as 2 ice methods kind of crack out of these shards, their limbs kind of breaking into place, and both of them are immediately going to. What are they going to do? One of them is one of them just looks across the room, and you guys like on the floor, and you see as this torrent of cold
I swear to God, if I
just
go down.
goes out across the room.
You get up
Yeah,
there.
it wouldn't get you. It would get Cyathus, River, Mastella, Gar, and them.
Am I concealed behind the pillar by any chance?
No, I
chance.
guess it's just like other cone spells or like other aerial effect stuff. It just affects the area.
Cool.
So could you all give me dex saves, please?
Dex.
Oh, can I see
good.
this?
Dex!
I didn't think it got you, Ken.
It did, I was in that.
Science has-
Pretty good.
Oh, I should probably write down.
Oh,
sorry.
fuck
Yeah, mine's well
that!
Oh no.
Me too, Annie. Me too.
What exactly, Sam?
I got 2. I don't know what you got. Oh
Who
no.
knows?
Cool. Gar.
So we're
21.
Nemsicle.
Pass.
I hope so.
Shivering like
3 points of cold damage. 2, 5 points of cold damage.
19.
3 points of cold damage. 5 points of cold damage.
Freaking hacking
That's not that bad.
The other ice method, seeing the flyer up on his own, is
Hello.
going to flutter on up
They can fly.
Can
You
indeed.
got little wings.
Oh no, you're one thing.
I'm out. I'm running. I'm leaving.
Watch
Guys,
out!
they can
Bang on the
fly!
door. Let me out.
My one advantage.
Yeah, they make a single claw attack against you, which would be a hit to the 21.
No.
So that is 2d4 plus bit damage.
It might be the first time I've been hit in the
So
campaign.
that'll be 5 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
and
talent
4
points.
points of talent damage.
How many cold?
4.
Cool.
As it just rakes across you, you can just feel some of your feathers kind of get a bit tighter as they just kind of freeze along the way.
Oh, my oils.
Monsieur Garve.
Christ, I'm in Fulmar. I didn't get one ready, so blessed Fulmar, let me kill these fuckers.
Oh, that was excellent.
Nice.
It's your best so far.
Yeah, and I'll just like a guy with a broom, I'm just gonna like swat at this thing on the fucking pillar. Get down! Get out of here, Darren!
We got snakes
It's like
in the
you're trying to
laugh again.
bat a possum that's in the raft.
Is there anything on me right now?
No, nothing moved up to you.
Okay, I walk 20 feet back and then run 20 feet towards this thing and then make my attack.
Okay.
Momentum.
That'll be interesting.
And as I'm doing that, that's when I'll activate the rage. So I'm down to 1 rage point now. And yeah, make my first attack against him. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh dang! Hello.
Jesus Christ. You get the extra damage from the quote unquote charge as well.
Yes, I do. So that's going to be 12 damage. Oh, does the 1d8 also count towards the crit as well?
All dice.
Sweet, so that's 20 damage just off the bat. And then that's going to be plus, so that's 26 plus whatever I roll. 30, 33, 41 damage on my first hit.
Fucking host sinker.
And he's also needs to make me a strength save.
Cool. He was going to do it with advantage if he's got the pillar to hold on to.
Cool.
Because it was a crit, I'll do it at just regular.
Cool.
What's the DC?
13.
13. Plus 4 gets us 7. You see as you hit him and he just like crashes down, crashes into the desk and smashes through it.
We
We
need
need
those
those
books.
books, yeah. Damn it, Garv.
Takes 6 points of fall damage as well.
Cool, and then now that he's prone, I'll make my second attack on him. At
Yep.
advantage.
Oh, and you would have also taken 7 points of fire damage from that one.
Cool. The second one is going to hit, I believe, with a 26.
Yeah.
Sweet. And that's going to be 60, another 20 damage on him.
How'd you finish him?
Just literally, I smack him down from the ceiling as he like crashes through the desk. I stride towards him and just like smash his face into mulch with my hammer.
Did we want to kill him or did we want to like?
Capture
him?
Yeah, I mean we were going to ask
He's
him
gone.
stuff, but
It's too late.
On that last one as well, you take
Didn't like
8
him
points of
anyway.
fire damage.
Yeah,
As
How
you
much?
just 8. So as the head just like smashes out, the spear drops to the ground.
I sort of like step over and I'm like, that's for counterspelling me.
Take that!
I'm just like,
Thanks, big guy.
Back to the top of the flame methods.
My heart.
that was terrible.
So yeah, they're going to
God, that was
swing.
lit.
They're going to
so
swing on
cool,
down to
dude.
Garv, and both make claw attacks.
can I just stare at them like, come on then?
You can. They have a bit too low intelligence. I was going to make morale checks for them.
Fair enough.
They're a bit too stupid. I'm not going to lie.
Oh man.
I'm like, oh no, he's fine, he's only sleeping.
It's,
I leave the mace in him.
14 and 17 is only one hit.
Cool.
So that'll be 4 points of
Something.
where was it? 5 points of slashing damage, half to 3, and then 4 points of fire damage.
Cool, that made the math easy, thank you.
Cool. Up next is Fuaro.
Hey! So I've got one ice boy.
You've got one ice boy on you. You can see there's another ice boy in the room, and 2 that have just flocked down to go.
Okay, I'll go to stab
Yep.
ice boy.
Go on.
Almost certain. Might with a 14.
Hits.
Hey! So that's a
Not too
stabby McStab.
Just you and him as well.
Yep, so I wouldn't get
as well.
sneak attack bonus, would I?
You do because you with your subclass.
Bingo, you're right. So I add.
Oh yeah, I got
So D8 plus. Is it 2d6 this level?
I believe so.
I think it's
not a tough
3.
feat, is it?
3d6.
tough talent, but it's the exact same.
Oh, is it?
Thank you. past me for writing that down. Fuck you, present me, for rolling shit. 14 damage.
Cool. He is still up, but is bloody.
Then I'm going to shoot him. As is my one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one
Shoot
definitely
her.
hits. No sneak attack on that one. But it is an fuck's sake. It is an extra. Oh, that last one should be plus another 3. So I forgot to add dex. And that one is another 4. So round up to 7.
That would do it exactly.
Yay!
So you see as you kind of like slash across it, a big chunk of ice comes out. As you point blank shoot it, it explodes into this array of just
I didn't
flying
think this through.
pieces of just debris. As you're dealing with 5 feet, can you make a dex save?
No, I fucking can. That is not that great. 11.
Just passes.
Hey.
So you take half, which will be 4 points of slashing damage.
That's fine.
As these shards just to make these tiny cuts across your body.
Ow.
Up next is River.
Oh, really? So what's left?
1 ice method and 2 fire methods. The ice method's kind of on its own, kind of perched on the brazier itself, and the other 2 fire methods are just kind of fluttering around Garv.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run up to the ice method.
Cool.
And I'm gonna double rapier it, and I'm also gonna have my divine smite on as it's a free action, and I forgot that before. Cool. Great. Nice. A 20.
That hits.
Cool. I'm just gonna roll them both just so I know how many hit. Oh, well, that's bad. Do I use my inspiration point? Yeah. I want to. And a 23.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Great, okay, brilliant. So 2d8 plus 2d8. No, that's not too bad. 8, 9, 17 plus 8, 24. No, 25.
Dead.
Sweet.
Could you make a dex save? Well, so yeah, as you run over, kind of jam the 2 rapiers in and kind of rip it apart again. It just explodes into this array of just icy shards that kind of lick.
Oh.
The dex save didn't go great. So it's a solid 5.
Fail, so you will take max damage, 2 points of slashing damage.
God damn it! I can't take that. I can. Nice. Thanks.
So you just I can take body. Up next is the terrifying Nem.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same old shit.
Consequently, that's terrifying. After that
I think more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Is it the 2 little fire boys that are left?
Yes, they're next to Garv.
I'm gonna go for both of them with my Eldritch Blasto, and it's
Ooh.
looking like it's
They'll both hit.
yeah. So
Nice.
what is it again?
So D10
Fucking
plus your
D10s,
charisma modifier.
yeah.
Nice. Which one's a D10? Oh, I don't know.
It's the
That is
No, I
the
fucking
wheel
absolutely
one.
know. Don't worry. Don't worry. Fine,
say
whatever.
the wheel
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, the wheel
So-
one. Am I even
Oh,
incorrect?
fuck that.
Yeah.
So
Have you
one's,
seen a fucking wheel?
one's
No.
gonna be
Make it be a
12.
car
They
that
look
can
like
drive
this.
on that.
One's gonna be 5.
I can. I definitely can. I've seen him.
The one that you did 12 to, you see as that one kind of begins to bubble, and Garv, as you look at it, you see as it begins to bubble as the Eldritch Blast hits it, and it just bursts into magma.
Sorry, dude.
It's alright.
Could you make a dex save for me, please?
Gonna be non-natural 20.
Yeah, you pass.
yeah, boy.
And we'll take half of 8, which is 4 points of fire damage. You gotta turn your head just in time as you, like a few flecks of magma just kind of like begin to sear the skin on your neck.
No hard feelings, dude.
So,
It's alright. Actually, no. I'm still in a blood rage, so it's like.
Just like, ah! You turn on
You
them,
don't
like.
even notice.
I'm gonna do another chromatic orb, I reckon.
cool. What damage type?
Kidding.
Oh, I didn't. Do I have to call out the cold? I guess on the. It's a fire method, yeah.
It is. It's magma method.
I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level as well.
Cool.
Does that help?
Increases damage, I believe.
Doesn't actually say that it does in the spell description.
Oh, if it does in the description, yeah, it doesn't go anything at high levels.
That's unfortunate. I don't have any 1st level spell slots left, so I've got to cast it at 2nd anyway. So that'll be 3d8. If I hit.
Scale up.
Miss.
So as you kind of like
What's your
throw
ab
it
spell?
off, you see as it kind of like
Yeah. It's
drifts
11.
between the magma method and Garv, and kind of like just this ray of cold just freezes a portion of the wall.
Just checking. 11 doesn't hit, does it?
It does.
Does it?
That's why you should always check. Their AC is 11.
Oh, okay, I rolled a 4. I was just expecting it to be an out.
Yeah, these boys are they're not strong, they're just like little kind of elemental.
Little
kind of
gremlins.
gems,
Can I
essentially.
still have the hit? Is that okay?
Yeah, because you rolled and it would have hit. So.
No, I know.
You were like, oh, it's not going to hit.
But Dan had already described it missing so well.
It was just my Stella was looking away, just like, oh.
I bet it missed.
It's like, oh, God.
It's 1d8 for extra for every spell.
Is it?
Level high. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we are.
I thought I'd check.
Oh, there you go. That was the best
That's an extra one, yeah.
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, 19, 22.
22 just on the dice.
Yeah.
So double to 44. It was on 17 health. So
Oh.
you see, if you,
I make a save.
thought you make the save, so that means you will take half, which is 4 points of fire damage.
Can I freeze the fire so that it doesn't
You see,
explode? Or
Unfortunately, it's too hot. And you see as the ice begins to like encapsulate around it, it just starts to melt off. And as it kind of has its last kind of death rattle, it bursts out into another streak of magma up the side of Garth. But with that,
Good kill.
you guys are out of combat. That was a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Looking really ropey
Yeah,
there for a
those,
sec.
those 2 crits on that salamander really ruined this day.
Yeah, honestly, you fucking brought that back, mate. Yeah, that was
We
solid
hit
you.
You first one, you didn't hit the salamander.
No, I know, but I want
I'm going to crack into an orange.
So yeah, as is your routine and your want, you start rage peeling an orange.
Squeeze it into your
This one like
eyes.
calms me down.
Go. Orange me. Cheers.
Hey, big guy, orange is getting real peeled.
As you kind of like take a moment
Down
and
to
look
my
at where
last
the spear
orange.
got you,
Yeah.
from your con save, you look at it,
Not
you
on
feel
me.
like maybe if you dress the wound, take care of it, you're probably just going to have a pretty gnarly scar where the spear went straight through you. Is your mid? Oh no.
Yeah, you said it was there before.
Oh no, the
but
first
you can
attack
change
dead.
No, because that was when you
attack
surprised.
your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
You'll have a pretty nasty kind of spear mark on both sides of your body, but you feel like it's just going to be cosmetic.
Did it rip my new shirt?
Yes, it did.
Son of a
Went
bitch.
straight through. In
I
both
spent
places,
so
it
much
went-
money on
It
that.
went through the stomach and then through the shoulder.
God damn it.
Honey,
Fine.
no.
What happened?
Can anyone sew?
Yes.
Yes,
Really
definitely.
more annoyed
yes.
that the shirt is ruined. I love that.
Somebody fix my shirt when we get back.
Honest.
I
Genuinely
literally have
well.
owned this less than 24 hours.
I'll do my best.
Oh, boo.
Let's have a look at the books, okay?
Cool. So yeah, as you go, there's that one that's in
Chewy.
I've just sat on the pile of them at the moment. Just like, oh.
Hang on a moment.
The other book seems to be in common.
Oh.
It's titled Planes and the Barriers Between.
Does it have like the library like slip in it?
It doesn't. No, they
No.
don't have.
Can I have a look?
Yeah.
So
you
does it look like a library book?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are they both library books, as far as we know? Because he said it was stolen
He's,
from
you,
No
they,
mark
they
is
said
like
they said he stole a
orange.
couple, but yeah, there's no like
Okay.
markage on them, but they look.
Those damage them any more than they might be already.
Have you ever known me to damage a book?
I've never watched you read a book.
No, you don't
Why
have
would
to.
I do that? That would be such a boring activity.
I didn't suggest that you did.
I'm not going to watch you read a book,
No,
alright?
that's not what I wasn't that.
Imagine watching someone else do a fun activity. That can't be entertaining.
Garv's terrifying efficiency in combat is my sexuality.
Thanks, Jams.
How big are the book? Is it just the one book?
There's 2. So there's the one that's written in England. That's about like it's a bit thinner. It's about that thick.
Yeah.
The one on the plains and the barriers between is about that thick.
Is that one written in a language I
It's
understand?
written in common.
Sweet, I'm reading that shit.
How much of this thing is left?
It will take you a good couple of hours to read it. It's a hefty book, and it's also a hard read as well.
We all
Like
wear
a
a
lot of the
bit of
language is very much jargon based. In kind
we
of
need
like
to hand
the,
him back. I
uh,
actually mushed him.
was it like the makeup of the universe?
I'm really thinking.
Okay, that's
kind of got into the character.
kind of my vibe. I kind of definitely want to read it. But we do. We've been asked to return the book. Sorry, I wasn't here when we
You
did
have
the quest.
yes. Yeah, you're essentially going and getting these books to give them back to the library.
Okay,
Do you want
that's
some time
fine.
to read it?
I wouldn't mind.
Well, you can just rent it after the library when we get back.
To be fair, we got through that fight very quickly. They
You can
probably
put it
think
in
we're
the
still
pocket
fighting
while we're
right
like
now.
searching and stuff. If you want some time to read.
Yes, okay. I climb right into Garv's pocket and just start reading.
Little doorbell.
Wild.
I take it we're not giving him any of the loot now.
What loot?
I can still hear you.
There's none.
I can
Put them in the
still,
pocket to seal them in.
I'm only in his jacket.
It's soundproof.
You know what? I don't even need to be in here. I climb out and just continue reading while walking around.
Bumping into things.
Yeah.
That was the only time you'd get that offer.
You know that image of the guy reading 2 books on the train? Have you seen that? That.
It's my favourite adventure.
Currently trying to understand Ignan in one hand and reading a giant book about fire in the other.
Yeah.
What do we find?
Look the room again. Actually, can you ever look around the room before you start reading? You're the best at looking for things, I think.
Scythe is the best at it.
This is probably.
Yeah.
Scythe
my
has got
pers-
like feats and
No,
stuff.
your investigation.
It's got a
is
23
better.
passive perception.
Oh, my investigation is alright.
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty.
also have advantage in it
Oh yeah, my
Do I?
investigation is
from
absolutely
the glass of minute seeing.
You do.
Oh,
That's
dang.
why I gave them to you.
I also I can help if we need to find out if the room's lying.
I can tell you if it's been desecrated.
There we go.
Cool.
You
You,
get
um,
a nat
tell me
20.
everything, yeah.
Nice.
As you go around the book, the room's pretty like standard. So you kind of go through the wreckage of the table and desk, and you find the two pouches that were sealed on there. One of them is fairly light and contains these 3 fire red kind of little what are they? Like fire opals, and they kind of have this kind of like effect of flames kind of licking inside of them. You find 3 of those, and they're worth 1,000 gold each.
Oh.
But
Do
then you
they
fi-
have any sort of magical properties?
not innately, no. And you find a bigger pouch of gems. You kind of like open it up and spray it out, and these kind of 30 like roughly cut kind of turquoise kind of stones kind of spill out onto the floor. So you've got 30 of them, and they're worth 10 gold each.
Right.
How much were the fire opals worth?
1,000 each, and there's 3.
I've got somewhat of a plan
3,300 gold.
with the fire opals.
Mm-hmm.
We could use that to start a ship fund for maintenance, for crew costs, and for
That's a good
any
idea.
upgrades that we might want to make.
Like getting
to the
crew
ship.
out of jail. Things
That's
like that.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
That too.
But yeah,
Yes.
we could start a fund.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting.
that's quite
Yeah.
a nice starting amount, 3,000 gold,
Yeah,
and then
I
split
like
the
that.
the
The
little
300.
gems between us.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm fine with that.
That works for me.
Am I right in thinking that Nem was made ship accountant?
No, it was a meme. It's not
Oh,
true.
okay,
It's-
okay.
no.
Do you want to be ship
Is
accountant?
that just Annie
No.
not wanting to do maths?
Yes. The fucking
I've
dice.
got my quartermaster's log. I'll put it in.
Did you want to write down?
What was your role on the ship?
So we
I
had
didn't
30
really have
10
one.
gold pieces, yes?
There
That's
was
300
like all the
gold
other
pieces.
good ones
Yeah.
were kind of like taken. So
Okay, good God,
I'm just gonna help out a bit.
Do we have to sell them, or can we
Swabby,
just transfer
that's
them
me.
into gold?
You're in a city
Nice.
currently, so.
That means you technically work.
Okay, so we got 3,000. Everyone can see it. 3,000 in the ship
That says 3,000.
funds right
And
now.
what's 300 divided by
Are you
6?
checking that
It's 50.
Just make sure everyone's like.
50.
Do you think we're worried you're going to cook the books? Gov's there like, oh, we have 2,000 gold piece.
I'm a criminal. I'm not to be trusted.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, at least you're open about it.
50 gold
Oh my God,
pieces.
son.
75 for you.
50 gold
25 for me.
pieces.
Oh no! It was
Oh,
like right up
yeah.
there when I opened it.
Damn.
But then it
50,
wasn't.
really
50 more gold.
The
So.
cellar.
75 for you.
As you
75
also
for
search the room,
We
you
haven't sold
see,
them yet.
again, the room
We
is
don't need to rent
pretty plain. However, you go over to the statue of the Queen of Sinners. And as you're kind of looking at it, you're kind of like just playing around, and you grab like a section of flame that licks off, and it just, and the statue just
Oh no.
shifts
it's
to one
alive,
side,
isn't it?
and you see there's a spiral ramp that leads down, and you can feel immense heat coming from there.
It's very hot down here.
And you can see as you kind of look down the flickering of some kind of firelight as
But
well.
guys, you might want to have a look at this.
Oh.
No, doing
How-
a classic line.
How long is it until you can take a short rest again?
I'd say like another couple hours.
Can I send
That's
my
fine.
raven down there and have a little look see?
Can I divine sense if anything
Yeah.
down there
Yeah,
is?
I'm
Hang on,
pretty,
is it?
I'm pretty healthy.
Is the bottom of it within 60 feet?
Yeah, it goes down about 30 feet or so.
Was there any other salamanders that were mentioned?
No, not one.
I'm going to drink one of my healing potions.
I'm going to stealth one down there. That's not
Ravens.
great.
Not brilliant.
We have to fight more.
That was a 15 for me.
Is my raven stealth my stealth?
It wouldn't be, but we can use it for now.
I mean, it's not
Oh,
terrible.
okay. It's just a 5 either way, so
14.
not great.
14 on my end.
On your stealth.
Yeah, and also, yeah, I'm just going to divine sense just to see if it's like consecrated, desecrated ground down there, or if there's any celestial fiends or undead down there.
You read that it is indeed consecrated ground.
Thought so.
Consecrated ground under the Queen of Sinners.
Yeah, thought so.
Um,
I just wanted.
Your
Yeah,
Raven's
use
next
it.
one would be +3.
No one can
So
make any
7.
business.
Still.
Yeah. So you, kind of stealthy as you're kind of like going down. As you all go down, you open up into this just big open chamber.
Oh, you're going down. Sorry, I missed
we
that.
are, we
Okay,
are,
cool.
yeah.
Yep.
The
I'm
room-
staying upstairs, honestly.
The room kind of is a bit bigger than the one that was above, like a bit more has been carved out. You can see it's about 50 feet long and about 20 feet wide.
Oh, damn.
Again, kind of oval. You can step about 5 feet away from where this kind of ramp is before the room is just this ever-burning inferno of fire and flame for the entirety of the rest of the room. Coming down here, like you kind of shield your eyes, you can just feel the heat kind of pressing against you again. And you can see towards the very back at the far end of the opposite side of the room is this small plinth with this closed red book, just nicely placed on top of it.
They're trying to open a portal to the fire plane, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely happening.
Another book!
Can you fly over the lake of fire and get the book?
I can, and I can also not burn, so this might go well.
So can you just say the word burn again, because that is spectacular.
Burn.
Burn.
Yeah.
With an E.
Nice. Yeah. It's like...
Yes, I'll fly. I'll not get burnt as I get the book. Let's go.
I want to be ready in case the moment he takes the book, something might appear. So I'm gonna just stand with javelin in hand, waiting for if anything's coming at me.
How far away is the book?
Some shit's
It
happening.
would be about 45 feet.
Okay. We're still within contract.
Hence the javelin.
Yeah.
It's either for them or of you.
Get some rope on it, then just skewer me and pull me back.
Could you make just a general dexterity check for me to see how well you can fly over the fire, kind of get close enough to grab the book and not get too bad?
have advantage. Or inspiration. Okay, there's 11.
11, cool. So you managed to, for the most part, you managed to dodge most of the fire there, but you do end up taking 6 fire damage.
That's fine.
As you go through, as you kind of like grab the book a couple of times, kind of like lick up, but you kind of flutter back up. You land on the other side, and you can see it's just this kind of red book with this kind of arcane symbol etched onto the front, kind of this leather-bound tome.
I got it.
Nice.
That's it.
Was there anything else on that side? I was going to ask when you were over there, but it all happened quite
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to look.
Not that you saw.
Okay, no.
Alright. Time to head, I guess.
Let's leave.
Did we take the book?
Can I have another
Yeah,
just a
I've
quick
got
like cursory look around here, if that's
Yeah,
alright?
make a just check.
What can I do with ceremony? I don't know if I can make this place better.
Investigation, yeah?
Yep.
Those are different spells, Ken.
Would you
23.
would you be able to use
Might do
the
that.
eyeglasses? Because it's the whole room you're looking at, and they're within 1 inch, aren't they?
Yeah, what is the wording on the eyeglass?
It's when you're looking at anything close by, it says.
Are you a young humanoid?
No, well, yeah, I guess.
A young adult, rather.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you can see much better than normal. Out to a range of 1 foot, you have advantage on investigation checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within that range.
Cool. So yeah, I'll say that rolls down, but for future, it's just if you're looking at a specific part of a room or...
It does say when you're searching an area.
It says within that range, though.
It says all within that range. It says if you're searching an area or within that range.
No, it said an area or an object within that range.
Q elevator.
Yeah, searching an area or studying an object within that range.
Yeah, so essentially, yeah, if you're studying like... I'll say like if you're studying like part of a room that you like
Could get
specify, you get advantage, or if you're like studying like an object up close.
But it does say you can search an area with them.
Area or room within the range, or object within the range.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So an area or something within the range.
But
Because you could just move around a room and be like, now everything's in range.
True. But
Because that's how you'd use them.
But balancing wise, I mean advantage on every single investigation check.
That's how you were playing it when I had them, though.
Yeah, but I didn't realise until whoever just said.
Have I got time to go for a pee? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, go nuts.
I don't know, we'll just let it stand for now, I can go out of session. But yeah, what'd you get for your...
22.
You kind of look, kind of getting a bit close to the fire, but you don't see anything else in there. No other kind of secret compartments in the wall or anything
That's
like that.
Tight. Let's go.
Alright then. Off we go.
Let's get the heck out of
Head back
here.
up.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
As you head on back up, you eventually wind your way all the way back up, kind of past all the fire snake's bodies again, up to the top room, kind of bang on the door.
Well, I take the corpse of the big boy as well.
Or scare him.
Cool. So the
Make it go up
He
this.
So
smashed its head.
I smashed his face
the
in.
heads and like shoulders are essentially you could essentially get the body without the arms. Essentially like the long.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. You can see as you're carrying, feel as you're carrying. Wow, it's fucking hot to carry. Not so much that it's doing damage like when you're kind of actually cutting it open, but just the heat is just kind of there. And as you're going up, you kind of knock on the door. You hear a see it's the two different guards than last time as they kind of open up. Alright, going up, you see they do that. They chuck down like a length of rope.
I'll flutter up.
Climb up it.
Yeah,
Climb up.
You'll get on up. You all good down there?
Get on up.
Oh, fine.
More or less.
No more threats. We can lock this up, or keep this open even.
Yeah, go
It's
on.
pretty warm.
Yeah, it's hot.
There's like a lake of lava down there as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, I
What's a
guess.
fire?
Just watch that.
We'll write up the report.
Just flood it. It'll sort it
Kind
out.
of closes it, kind of padlocks it again for a moment. And just... Well, thank you very much. Means that we can take the rest of the shift off now. We'll head back to the barracks.
Nice.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, no worries.
Cheers for standing out
It was
here.
our
You were great.
pleasure.
Shall we head to the library? Get those books back.
We should head to the law enforcement place because they can take the book to the
Oh
library.
yeah, good point.
Yeah.
No, we'll follow you guys then.
Oh, yeah, sure. You see as they kind of leisurely kind of stroll through the little hood district, working their way back up and down
Cool.
onto the...
While we're travelling, have a look at this book that I found.
Yeah, so as you open the book, the pages immediately burst into flame, and you're just there holding a flaming book.
Nice.
We can't read the pages because they're on fire.
Close
It's a
it.
bit hard to read. Close it up.
I might be able to get someone to have a look at it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I just know some people in town, so take it.
interesting. All right, I hand it over.
Wait. Oh, okay.
What?
Can I have
But
a
we-
look? Can I have a look? at
Yeah,
it
you
for
can
a
have a look.
moment?
Yeah, you can.
Is there any water nearby?
You'd have like
don't
a
do
water
it.
skin on you.
I mean, like, is there a body of water anywhere nearby?
If you were to like go down to the dock, you could go by the sea.
I have one vial of holy water.
I was just going to open it underwater, see what happens.
Page will get wet.
Guess
We'll
what?
ruin the
It's,
book.
it's a book that's on fire.
No, do it.
The book.
Yeah, there's no
The
water
steam,
around,
just
so
loads of
The
steam.
book is on
Cheers.
fire.
Cool.
I'm gonna go to find brother.
Cool. So you're breaking off from the.
I will do just to get the book checked. Meet you at the jail in a bit of time,
Hey,
or not?
just because I want to have a visual description of the book so we can describe it to them. Say we also found this, but we're getting it looked at the moment because it might be of import.
We'll just say we've got a flaming book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can tell them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, but
assume
yeah,
we want it back before you go and sell it.
I'm not selling it. Don't
Oh,
worry.
good.
Um,
I don't know. You've named them suspicious. You just have someone who can read flaming books.
well, he might. He reads a lot of books.
Okay. Well, yeah, just don't bring it back.
Yeah, I also won't open it near oil. It'll be fine.
That would be wise.
Yeah. Catch it a bit.
So as you start breaking off, you guys start headed over to the and you start headed to
Back to the hotel.
the hotel. Cool. As you're breaking off, we'll do you first.
Cool. I mean,
so
you know us.
As you get to the hotel, you kind of go down, go to the room that's next to yours, kind of try the door, and it's locked.
Damn, it means he's out, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Knock quite loudly.
Not very loudly. Kind of wait a couple of seconds. Nothing. It's about midday-ish at this point.
Oh, he's in a freaking library. He lives in that place. I guess I'll move to the library and see if I can find him there.
Cool.
How long's that tend to take?
Not that long. The districts are next to each other.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll
so
just
like
quickly
10
head on
minutes
down.
or so. So yeah, you kind of walk on over, across the bridge, kind of get to the library, get to the desk. And you see as there's a older-looking orcish gentleman in these kind of like blue and red robes. Kind of has a tattoo to one side of his eye.
Nice.
Looks up and goes, "Name."
Mike Tyson?
River Kiss Row.
Captain.
Fawaro.
Oh, we had some of your folk in yesterday.
Yeah, probably a small one and a wet one.
Sure. Yeah, we had the small one.
Have you had another cat in?
We have a few tabaxi in. Name?
Tigery one. Oh god, which one was it? I forgot. I didn't actually write down. Oh yeah, that one. Leaf.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, we've got a Leaf Clitheroe in at the minute.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, cool. Where is he? Do you know which section he's in?
He's up in the library. If you're not looking to be in the library, I can go get him. Or if you're going to go in, it'll be 5 gold.
Yeah, have 5.
He kind of writes it down, takes it, closes the book, stands up, and kind of walks and begins to kind of usher you up and through the library.
Cool.
Again, it seems, despite you see now for the first time this labyrinth of bookcases and
Yeah.
various books kind of on the across the walls, and it's just a maze to you. And somehow this guy just deftly just moves with purpose between all the aisles, and eventually you're brought out to a fairly squat table. You can see Leaf there kind of sat cross-legged, kind of again with like 3 books out open in front of him, taking notes on another one, and with a stack of like 3 or 4 books to his right, kind of.
Cool.
Kind of looks up, grabs his kind of like saucer of tea that he's got, and goes, River, nice to see you. Kind of wipes off the claws on his.
Good to see you too. Hope you're well. You seem busy today.
Always busy.
Yep, same. Always busy. Actually,
he usually turns over his page of notes that he was doing.
I wasn't reading them. It's fine. Yeah, but something you might be able to help with. Got an interesting book for you.
Do you like books?
Yep. Just careful when you. Is the librarian still there?
Yeah, the librarian's with you, and you can see he's also got his own librarian sat with him as well. It's kind of like high elven kind of female,
Okay.
kind of sat reading.
Yeah, just careful when you open that. It does catch fire.
You see as the orc immediately kind of
Yeah, I should have mentioned that earlier.
kind of cautiously takes the book, kind of stands up, takes a few steps back, kind of opens up and. This is impossible to read.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, you're the reader guy.
Yes, usually I read pages in ink, but this is pages in flame. Fire stops, he opens the book and hands it back and goes, unless you can extinguish the fire somehow, I don't really know what I could do with it.
Okay. Nothing else you can give me? You've not seen anything like it before?
No, there are certain books that have enchantments to stop people from reading them, ancient texts or some diaries and stuff like that, but no, I'm not too sure.
Alright. Well, thank you anyway. If I can get it extinguished, I'll come find you.
Fantastic.
Thanks. Sorry for bringing fire into your very flammable establishment.
The orc's kind of, are we done?
Yeah, done. Yeah, that's it.
Kind of ushers you out again. As you're kind of like ushered out, I assume you make your way down to...
Yeah, I'll just head back down to the barracks.
Cool. So you guys get there much before River does. You kind
Use
of
this trip.
go out to the dockyard. It's easy enough for you guys to kind of flag down one of the officers to kind of get you in a boat to go across to the Thumb. You're taken through to kind of like the main mess area, and you can see a handful of guards just kind of sat, just kind of scoffing down some sort of mediocre lunch. You see kind of sat to one side, kind of helmet on the table, kind of the salt and pepper hair, the kind of like stubbly kind of beard that's pushing through Captain Dragon, or Corporal Dragon, sorry, as he just in thought, he kind of like takes a second or two to notice you guys when you come up, and he just kind of stands up, kind of dusts himself off.
Got a corpse for you.
Oh,
And some books.
that's definitely what we're interested in. The corpse, I mean, we can take it off your hands if you want, but we don't.
Well, I don't want it.
Sure, we'll do.
I have no interest in keeping it.
You want anywhere in particular, or just chuck it on the floor?
Just drop it down, we'll get one of the new recruits to clean it. Kind of splats
This is a
out.
hygienic cafeteria you got here.
It's like it's hot. It's sterilising itself.
Oh yeah, good point, yeah. Well, I imagine any bacteria on this is used to heat though.
What the fuck is bacteria?
I'm very well educated.
It's nasty stuff. You see he pulls out like this little bottle of clear sludgy liquid and kind of...
There you go, see he knows.
Oh yes.
No, your electrolytes!
It has no effect on Garth, you see. Just it's a bit of a shit alcohol.
I'll do a number on your immune system.
It'll improve it.
Well,
Kill off your white blood cells.
got the books.
I don't know what those are either.
Takes the books back. Alex, I
Enzymes.
believe these were
And
the
I'm more
ones
intelligent than you.
they were looking for. Good, yeah, we'll happily knock some of the cost off their bail for that.
How much are we looking at now?
So it was 18,000.
It
You've
was.
got the books back, so their total worth. You've also got rid of the threat of the salamander.
And also his
About-
20 spawnlings.
Yeah, about 30 children.
More down there then. That explains why we lost a few boys.
We also found a fire room, like lavery
A
bastard.
secret room behind the statue of the Queen of Cinders.
Just blazing fires.
Yeah, with a magical book there too, so like,
Yeah.
that's what you will.
Well, we didn't get a report of a third book. It was just the two. The one on, I'm assuming this is the one on the plains and
Yeah.
the fire plane. I'm not sure.
Oh yes, that one
Kind of
is.
puts it under his arm. Kind of picks up the helmet. Kind of like puts it on because we'll happily knock so the books cost the salamanders, the other salamanders.
Secret room?
We'll look at the secret room. I don't know what prosperous room of lava is going to do for us.
You think it was a portal?
Which drops it down to by 8,000. So remaining bail posted at 10,000 gold pieces.
Alright, well that's a start.
Well, still very good work.
within the bounds of the law, I very much appreciate it.
No worries.
So, well, we can't afford 10,000, so like, can we just have that money?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Well, otherwise we wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Still persuasion check, please.
I was saying that to him.
Oh, right, okay. He kind of looks at you and just says,
The agreement was for the bail, but I'm not sure if we've got 8,000 on hand, but we could put something together.
I thought this was a bounty we were collecting.
It was more taking some of the load off the City Watch.
Persuasion was 9. No, sorry, 11.
but yeah, he says,
Yeah, we could put... Oh.
not too great.
We could put something together. It'd be hard to get 8 grand on hand, but if you'd rather coin up front rather than the value off of their bail.
Well, we simply can't afford the bail
Yeah,
right now, so...
yeah. No point.
Any news? I know you were saying you thought this was magic or...
We got a couple of leads, perhaps. We're following them up. We'll let you know.
Well, we could always do neither, and then if you get any more progression on that, you can come back and decide at a later time.
We just kind of got 8,000 in a bank then.
But if they're innocent of the crime, we wouldn't need the bail anyway.
No, but you've done a service to the city, as all upstanding citizens should.
We'll get some cash back.
Will we still get the 8,000 if they are proved innocent? Because otherwise we'll take the cash now.
Like I said,
They don't have it.
I'm not sure if we've got 8,000 on hand. Is the thing.
give us all the things
It's
you
a
have.
lot of gold.
I understand that.
Gar's still enraged. Actually.
Yeah, the rage never ends.
I'm just trying to work out the logistics.
So glad you're our accountant.
He's now in passive aggressive.
You use one passive aggression point.
I think if we just leave it in the bank, we can
We'll
come
come
back.
back for it.
Because we're going to prove them innocent either way, like we
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, either we prove them innocent
So
or
if we leave it in the bank, we'll come
we'll
back.
come back
Prove it
and
innocent,
say our
yeah.
goodbyes.
Yeah. If not, we'll just steal them books back.
Yeah. Oh God, we just take them. That's not wise. Do not do that. Library's scary. Right, well, we'll head out for now, and we'll come back with their innocence in hand.
That's fine. In the meantime, I'll see what we've got knocking about.
Very kind of
Get
you.
some headway on that. But yes,
Good lad.
thank you. Saves us a job.
Yeah. We're happy to, officer.
You see, he kind of looks over towards a couple of younger lads walking by and goes,
This body.
clean, please. And they just kind of walk over.
Clean.
Kind of begin.
They just start mopping.
wiping down the body.
It's covered in fingerprints.
It's like Arya that season. Of course she ever did.
Yeah.
Kind of looks across the group as
Anything else?
Do you want to talk to him about the kobold? He knows people he might know.
Yeah, Garv wouldn't, so you can.
He might not, because I reckon the kobold sounds like he's a bit under the.
He's
Like the
does
guards
he?
are under
I thought
his
you ran
thumb.
one of the districts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
but
sounded
So
like.
I don't know whether the guards would actually like talk about it.
Let's
They
check
might, but like.
We saw when walking around a very impressive looking, almost magical ability using kobold. Do you know where that was? We were very taken by him.
That would be Scringley.
Scringley. Tell me what's his story?
Not had many dealings with him, but he's the person who runs the index in the library there.
Oh, okay.
Kind of his hoard of knowledge. It's
Yeah,
strange that you would
Doing
encounter him. He usually
something
keeps to himself.
I see.
Oh, we saw him in the street, and it's rare to see a kobold on the surface just walking.
It's rare to see him.
Yeah. Wow.
Strange.
I feel almost blessed on such a rare opportunity. Well, thank you for your time. Good luck.
No worries.
With the whole body
I'll
there.
send word if I get anything together, but yeah,
Thank you
I'll
very
manage
much.
The library.
Right, we'll be back later.
Thank you.
And kind of, you see as he kind of walks on off.
I remember why I operate on the wrong side of the law. They were fucking useless.
So I mean, we learnt a bit.
Where did
Yeah, we know he's not really a lead anymore now. Because the thing that we were already doing for him was killing the salamander.
Oh, I thought we worked that out last time.
Oh, did we?
I thought so.
Oh, I didn't. I don't remember that.
Because that was the only thing we were doing here. So.
The thing that we, like for the kobold, the thing that we did was get the books back.
Yeah.
because we wanted the
Yeah,
books.
I didn't know he was
Do you
involved with the
remember
library.
when, yeah, do you remember? You know when like an M saw him through the window,
Yes.
and there was a book exchanged. Did he get the book, or did he give the book away?
It wasn't exchange. So he presented the book to the Goliath, and the Goliath kind of like flicked through it, had a little read, and then the kobold.
And then passed it back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dealing books under the table.
Interesting. Dealing books.
Dangerous
Covert
knowledge.
books.
Holding on.
Well, now
The
we've
greatest
done,
drug, knowledge.
we've done him his favour with contacting him again if we can. See if he's got any knowledge for us on the crime.
Where did Flavink and Zeus say that they were when the crime happened?
They were drinking. They're with you, weren't they? At around the same time.
I'm not here yet.
Oh, you're not here yet. Never mind. Ignore me. The river was with them, I think, around that time. I seem to recall.
I did say last session that I met them in the final bar where they got arrested, and they said they'd been to 2 bars before. I went to both those bars, and the owner said that they hadn't seen them,
Okay.
and they're fairly recognisable.
Relatively,
not here.
Just barely, yeah.
That's bad.
It's pretty not great. Not great.
Yeah.
What are we
Wait.
doing, gang?
Hang on.
I have no idea, but I'm not there.
We'll find you. We'll find you then.
How
Yeah.
do we prove their innocence?
We need to find who did it, but the trail goes colder with every passing moment.
I think we should start asking criminals.
Yeah, well, we set what's his face, Elven bloke. See if he
Esh.
can find it. Yeah, Esh. See if he can find anything else.
I'd like to take a more direct approach.
And, feel free to take the lead.
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of like wrapping up, kind of having a conversation, kind of walking back through the barracks towards the boat. River, as you're walking towards the docks, you kind of get down to the docks, kind of near the ship. And with your passive perception, you can see further down the jetty. You see as Garv walks off your guys' ship and then walks down the jetty.
I use my feline agility to catch up.
Cool. You walk on over.
It's fucking Asher!
You see his Garv.
It is, isn't it?
Garv!
How's it?
Yeah, good, thank you. How did it go?
We've not been yet, actually. What are you doing here, River? I thought you were going to meet someone.
Yeah, meetings happened. Didn't go very well. You know, that the book was still locked, so we couldn't read it.
Right, that's not good. The rest have gone over.
Rest have gone over. Okay, I thought you were going straight there. What brings you back to the ship?
Oh, I just had to stop by the ship, pick up some of my belongings.
Does Garv even have belongings?
No.
Like it's
He's
clothes
got the
that he
clothes on his
removed.
back, the hammer's on his back, and that's pretty much the gold in his pocket.
Okay, well I mean,
Couple of
I don't need to
outfits here
insert
and
this.
there.
I know this fucker's lying.
Okay.
I'm just not leaving him.
Cool.
I'm gonna be the most stubborn River can be, and just follow him everywhere, making annoying small talk.
Cool. He's just kind of stood there, almost like waiting as you make small talk. Anything in
Oh,
particular you want to say?
Are you heading anywhere now? I can accompany. I've got nothing going on.
No, I was just waiting for Waro.
Just working.
Kinda like you see his-
right.
Waiting for.
Oh, all right. What are you doing here?
You guys sound different now. Okay.
Yeah, that's more Dan. Than
No, I don't.
It's not them! You've cut their stunt doubles!
I haven't got anything that can fucking help me.
Check their feet. If it's got Andy written on the bottom, we know it's them.
Oh my god!
Kind of looks at you a little bit, goes, well,
Book.
Did you
Being.
anything about the book?
Say customer services like that.
Customer services.
There you go. Spot on.
That's
Oh,
the guy.
Nice. No, still locked. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I've got a bit of business to see to with Gav.
Yeah.
Would you mind looking after the ship?
I mean, you know, they've usually got it, haven't they? Really. He pretty much shoots
Yeah,
anyone that gets near it, man.
Everything's going on, and in fact, that Eric can come back in a little bit. I'd just like someone a bit more stronger, a bit better at fighting on board, just in case.
Shit, he's paid me a compliment. It's not real.
yeah,
Yeah, no. Obviously, totally fine and chill.
Cut him down.
What are you What business are you attending to?
Oh,
She's not
just
very good.
just some old acquaintances. That's all. We'll be back in like 20 minutes or so. I'm a bit Irish there.
Top of the morning tea. How fast is Garv?
Yeah. You know,
No, I can. Of course I can.
I don't know if you'd know. I have. I've said things before that you might be able to recall. I don't know.
That's not helpful.
Yeah.
They've said many
I
things.
know.
I don't listen to most of
Do a
them.
roll.
Does Garv have a bandolier of health potions around him?
Oh,
Yeah, check them up and down, see if they match us entirely.
Garv. Have you still got the pouch from when we were down there? You said we were going to leave it on the ship. I thought I could take it off you.
Oh,
No.
what patch?
Oh, you know the one that's like the ship's you know.
Oh,
stocks.
the one with the gems in.
Yeah, that one.
I find it really hard to do your fucking accent.
That's right. Yeah, that one.
So do I.
Oh, yeah, still got it. Kind of taps a pouch that jingles to one side.
Well, shall I keep it on the ship? Keep it safe.
I will. I figured since I'm the quartermaster, I would keep hold of it.
He's not wrong. That is what Garv would say.
I know. That's a bit annoying. Oh, all right then. Yeah, no.
God, he's good.
Fair enough then. Right,
God's
yeah.
much more just like
On-
damn, he's good.
on your way then,
It's
I
like
guess.
What? You need anything? You're out.
Oh, it's definitely not Garv now. He would
Yeah.
never ask
I
that.
mean, you pay me a compliment. He's asking if I want anything. Yeah, what can I ask for? Because you're not going to come back with it. I want to know who comes back with it. What can I want that's really niche?
Fur cream.
Catnip.
A tiny hammer.
VO5.
Yeah, actually, you might, got stabbed earlier. Sewing kit would be good.
Alright, sign kid.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We'll do. I'll see you in like 20, 30.
All right, cool.
You see as they walk off. And
Yeah, there's absolutely zero way I'm going back to the ship. I'm going to try and stealth and
you
follow
see,
them.
you see as they
Yeah.
walk and they just.
I've never heard Garv sing.
Start humming together.
We do nothing in harmony. It's not us.
Make a stealth check.
Fucking hell, go on, River.
Which dice?
Absolutely, go
I
on.
believe in you.
I don't.
I believe in the hiding cards.
Oh, okay, it's not awful.
They've infiltrated.
I have no inspiration I can give you.
No, me neither.
Me neither.
Well, Fuaro doesn't notice you, then at 1.
Fuck you, Fuaro.
It is me.
Garth, however, with a 20.
Oh.
As you kind of like get down, Jet, you see and kind of like stops, kind of looks around, kind of looks at you and just goes, "Oh, did you forget something?"
Yeah. Get a nice sewing kit. I don't want like shitty silk.
Right, yeah, can do.
That's not
The
really
opals should
silk.
cover that.
Sorry.
The opals, they should cover that. The opals should cover
I
that.
thought we weren't spending the opals. I thought they were sitting on the ship.
Well, we can break it down into coin.
I currently have all of it in real.
Yeah, I know.
It's
that's
fine, we need a sewing kit on board anyway.
That
Are
is
the
true.
opals the expensive
You know, in
ones?
case sails get damaged.
I don't know what to ask. No idea.
You fucking get. Alright!
Just stab him.
Alright.
Just stab him.
I am not fighting Garv.
Yeah.
We did this before and I lost, and that was play.
It's not real Garv, but that's
It's
still
not the
bad.
real Garv.
Oh,
Which do I shoot?
what if I could take
That's the
him?
thing.
I can't.
Because you might not be able to mimic Garv's powers.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what if you can? Then I am fucked. Then
You've
I
got a ship full of crew behind you.
Birded a ship, birded a girl. No, you do you, hon. Don't,
am.
like...
Are you right to just stay here for one moment? Garv, I've got a thing I want to give you. It's a bit personal, so I just need to go get it from my hammock.
Make a persuasion check.
It's pretty good.
Wait, deception or persuasion?
That's it. Yeah, I'd say you could go for either. It's kind of skirting that line.
22.
It goes, what? What is it you can...
I like look at Fuaro, and as much as a cat can blush, I pretend to blush. I'm like, oh, it's just a bit private. It's about well, it'll make sense when I give it to you.
Cool. Come with me a sec.
Oh
I'm gonna
Oh
die.
my god!
Dan, would you rather we leave so the stream can see it?
No, this will take like a second.
Oh my god, this is so lit.
no! So we're just on this boat back at this point.
That was such a great time.
We have absolutely no leads on these people that could be
They're just
shapeshifting
like,
into
oh
our
God.
crew. Whatever shall we do?
They've infiltrated the ship, that's ridiculous. It probably is Asher, isn't it?
It's
But there's two
Asher
of
or it's
them.
Eric.
Which one's Eric?
The other guy that's not been seen the entire time he's
Oh
been
yeah,
here.
he disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
yeah.
It's all.
I
That's why
both
I
of
said,
them.
is it deception?
Yeah, that's fine. So he goes, "You're right. We'll wait here."
All right, cool.
Which his guard kind of sits down on there, kind of pulls out a lemon and starts kind of peeling it.
It's not an orange, it's a lime.
That's not. We've not had any lemon experiences so
Yeah,
far. That can't be.
Yeah, you pull out a lime. I guess.
Okay, it's believable.
Okay, checks out.
I don't eat a lime. I'm not a madman.
We've all eaten lime. We had a session where we all let
nothing
limes,
but
dude.
limes since we left
the Simpsons
Tortuga.
bit where Grandpa eats the fucking lemon. Like,
Okay, so yeah, I go up onto the ship.
Cool.
And just like
Are we nearly back by this point?
You will be listening.
I subtly like signal crew.
Yep.
And like those that are there. I don't know
You
who's
see
around.
as they come over. So the ones on the ship currently are.
I'm out of sight as much as possible
Yeah, so
from
you
where
can
they
you
are.
can be below deck or in the kind of vacant
Yeah,
room.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
haven't graded yet. So yeah, currently there is Clash, Iklal, Relic, and Hickory and Drummond.
I don't care if Ames is. Oh, he's in jail. That's
Yeah.
fine because he'd be fucking useless anyway.
So is Hickory. He just writes.
is Clint
Guys.
also in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Guys, team huddle.
So Iklal kind of steps forward as the de facto sub quartermaster.
He decided that himself. We never gave him that role. Yeah.
I wasn't part of this
We just-
decision.
we
I'm
didn't
know, yeah, we
I'm
didn't-
head of staff.
Yeah, we
No one
didn't.
did.
Fuck him.
We left the ship and he was like, "Oh, you guys are leaving? I'm in charge, I guess." Then,
Oh.
but Clash, and then he started ordering people. Like, well, I guess. All right then.
Iklal, I love your beard, but we need to talk about power structures later. However, more importantly, when did Garvin Foire get here?
You see as Hickory kind of steps forward, kind of goes through his notebook.
Oh, I fucking love this guy.
They arrived about only about 20 to 30 minutes before you did.
Okay.
Just
Anyone else
left.
with them?
No, just those two. Said the rest of you were going over to the prison to help out with the bounty. They asked where we kept the funds on board, but I said that most of the funds were with you, as is standard. They took a
Hang on, this is going to take a while because you talk. Can
Yes.
I send one of them upstairs to check that Garv? Can you just check Garv's still there?
You see his Relic just goes, yes, of course. She kind of like, thank
If
you.
she dies, I'm going to be distraught.
That's fine.
Okay,
So
cool.
you guys, as the boat docks up, from about 200 feet away, you see his Relics kind of goes off the ship and then into the market district. And yeah, you're still kind of below deck.
Yeah,
You've probably got about like 30 seconds before they arrive.
Where are we
Okay,
heading
cool.
to?
Don't think it's Garvin Foire. We've had a bit of a thing about duplicates before, and some of the stuff they said, Foire complimented me. Garv's eating a lemon and not an orange. Everything's fucked. Just keep it cool. Can you just come with in case anything kicks off?
Very strange.
Hickory, I know you don't really do fights. Document what's going
not
on.
really, no. You see his Iqbal goes, well, someone's going to need to keep the ship down.
Oh shit. Wait, who's
Clash.
You see his Clash has got leading, cleaning his guns as he always is. Yeah, I got that.
Okay, yeah, I believe you, Clash. Alright,
We love Clash.
rest of crew, come with.
Clash is my favourite.
Prepare for potential minor combat against people you know.
Cool. As you guys are kind of walking down the dockyard, you see his Relics comes back out from the market district and meets up with you two. You guys see the rest of it kind of walking down the dockyard.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Relics goes, no, there was no one there.
Fuck.
Is that them? And she kind of cautiously wave. You see his Relics has a weird look on her face and cautiously waves to you.
Oh, has
Us.
it? Has it?
Hello.
We're back. Any news?
I throw a rope.
Get that book read.
Garv,
Has it? Why are you looking at me like that?
you expecting a thing? From me?
No.
Alright.
What? Are you going to give me something?
No.
I start like going towards that.
No. Right, okay, big news.
Steps forward. Captain,
Right.
were you on the ship approximately 36
Yeah,
minutes
that's a
ago?
much better way
No,
of
can't
asking
say I
that.
was. What do you mean?
You see his eyes go wide. He looks
Just
at the
bumped
river.
into you two. Said it wasn't you two.
Where are they?
That way.
Right.
However, I think they knew what I was doing because they've left.
I'm fucking in the air looking as best I can for Garv. Just.
Cool.
Surprise.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Cool, let's get everyone combing the streets except for...
High and quick as I can. Oh, yes. That was nearly a 7. Instead, it was a 15 plus perception 16.
Immediately as you kind of like fly up and scan the area, you can see they're not on the dockyard currently. You kind of
Okay.
like look down and Garv's easy to pick out from a crowd. But yeah, you see no sign of him on the dock. Fuck. You know that they walked into the market district. You're going up the stairs as well. You stopped them.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep like swooping over the market district, just looking for.
Oh, so you guys are going through into the market district?
Yeah.
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 So, yeah,
Fan out and look.
Yeah, just aerial view as much
so
as I
as
can.
you and the crew kind of like go on up in, could everyone just make a perception checks?
Another one for me?
Do you want to move that?
Yeah, not for you. So that one was the darkest
Stretched
view.
it a little.
Oh,
Top roll.
Oh, it's the same roll.
Oh, dang, son of a gun. Was it perception?
Yes.
Deception.
So yeah, Jamie.
16.
Poirot, 16.
13.
13. Mastella?
15.
15.
20.
20.
Oh.
1.
Oh,
Cool. So,
you find a market.
Poirot and River. As you guys kind of begin fanning out, kind of like just looking around, you don't seem to. Every now and again, you'll get like a glimpse of someone taller around. You'll push through, and it'll be like a different Goliath, and you'll like push through again. But you hear them.
They hum a lot. Am I with Fawara or near Fawara?
I'm way in the air.
You guys, you're kind of like hovering in the air. You guys, you can see everyone from where you are. And as you kind of like look and see River kind of beeline towards these humming people, you do indeed see you, Fuaro, Mastella, River, and Cyathus, all approaching a shop. You see some other people break from a crowd and approach the same shop, and they all immediately pull out slings and start throwing rocks through the windows. You see as they begin. You see as you and Garv, as the person impersonating Garv runs and smashes down the door, and then you two, as well as Cyathus, also break into the shop. And you see as the others are just like throwing rocks from the outside.
I land and instantly throw down one of the flare stones.
Cool. As we get there, as you land and throw down a flare stone, as the flare shoots up the inside column of the of this district of Titan's Cradle, we will cut to our break.
Oh, this is so cool.
This is going to enact something that I want to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cool. So we will be back with you in about 10-ish minutes or so thereabout. Make sure you stay active during the chat, because some of us will still be hanging around and can reply to you and stuff. But yeah, we'll see where this this wonderful encounter leads us in a sec. If you bear with us, we love you.
So excited.
Damn it.
There we go.
We're back. How about that, eh?
It's
so,
me, Fawaro.
jumping back in, the party managed to delve deeper into the salamander lair and quite efficiently mop the floor, or in Garv's case, the ceiling with the said salamander. You looted the place, got some books, found that there was a book on the barrier between the planes and a book on the fire plane as well. Mastella also expertly managed to discover a secret kind of cubby. You okay, Tom?
Yep.
A secret kind of cubby that had this strange book in this kind of room filled with fire, but whenever you open it, its pages ignite.
We should find a high level something to look at that.
You then proceeded to go back to the barracks to collect the bounty, or have the amount kind of knocked off the bail for your crew, and River went to visit her brother. After no avail, kind of him kind of not really knowing what the this burning book was about, and you guys kind of meeting a little bit of resistance from the justice system of Titan's Cradle, saying that they may not be able to pay you the full 8,000 amount in gold, but they could just knock that off the bail. You said you'll come back to it at a later date. As you began kind of making your way back to the general kind of ship and the general 4 districts, River had a brief encounter with both Garv and Fawaro, or so she does not think.
There are people with paper masks that look like us, but it's convincing.
Yeah, Garv was like 3 foot high. It was really
What does
weird.
that work?
Welsh.
You
How's it?
kind of sussed them out, asked them to wait for you, and ran to get the crew. You let them know what was happening. They told you that they got onto the ship about 20-30 minutes ago. And yeah, as the rest of the party kind of came back and joined you guys, you realised that this isn't
Something's going on here.
something funny's going on. You then immediately kind of broke out into the market district, fanned out to kind of cover all bases, and as Fuaro took to the sky, or the interior, flying in the interior of this district, you did indeed see, right, because of all your party, apart from them, as well as 4 other people from the crowd, kind of go out and surround this shop as Fuaro, Garv, and Cyathus busted in, and the others were outside, kind of like hucking stones. Foiro, so where we're dropping in, you have just landed, you have smashed the flare stone on the floor, which sent this huge red spark up the main chamber. You see as the market district almost seems to stop for a second as everyone kind of looks up at it on the multiple levels. The few other Aarakocra that are like flying from this district also stop and see this and look down and immediately see what's going on. You see as panic begins to break out. As this happens, you guys are kind of like just pushing through the crowd, kind of getting to where this is, and we'll drop back in right as you kind of like get through the crowd to them. So Faro, you've landed, everyone kind of breaks through the crowd kind of at various points around you, and you can see that there are these 4 just kind of regularly dressed kind of humanoids with these slings that are were chucking stones kind of into the breaking the shop windows, and you can also see Mastella and River kind of stood outside. You see as River turns around and kind of pulls out this short sword, and Mastella kind of seems to grab I forgot the words for hand crossbow, ladies and gentlemen. There's my brain fart of the day. Pulls a hand crossbow kind of from his side and kind of loads a bolt into it and kind of gets ready. So can everyone roll?
Those are our faces. I'd quite like to take them from you.
Oh yeah, while we're rolling initiative as well, thank you very much to Flaming Killer for being our Climax Comment competition winner for this week. As this is your 2nd or 3rd time as winner, I will grant you 2 nifty points.
Oh, well done.
2 whole ones.
Also, in case you are just joining us, if you donate £3, you can give a player of the inspiration or disadvantage to players, and you can do the same with a natural 20 or crit fail with £5. There's a donation button below in the slideshow. Also beneath me, you will see the full details spinning around at some point. We thank you for your patronage. All the money goes directly back into Nifty and keeps us alive. We're so hungry. Kane's eating 25p.
I got 3 sausage rolls for 25 pence.
That's how
they were not worth any of the pennies.
Foiro, initiative.
Fuck, 9.
9 for Foiro. Cool, Gav.
11.
11 for Gav.
6.
6 for Stella.
18.
18 for River, and then them.
15.
What
50.
did Scythus get as well? Is
He's
he
on
here? Cool. Good shit.
He's barely here.
So up first, I rolled a nat 20 on
For the record, don't kill him.
The
if you can.
Raiders. They're going to turn around. The forward slings are just going to just fire at 4 of you randomly. So it's going to be 1 on Garv, another on Garv,
Yay.
1 on Nem.
Wait, I'm not there yet.
I said you've all just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
just
okay,
on Gravity, you've all just kind of broken through the crowd, and 1 on Mastella as well.
Good.
So
Street fight.
I'm glad we didn't get to have a rest between.
It's gonna be so
Yeah,
good.
me too.
2 on Garv, 1
I didn't think about
misses, the other hits.
Cool.
So that's just going to be a mere, I guess it would be plus their dex for a sling, so 8 points of damage.
Cool. I'm going to use my reaction to use Stone's Endurance on that.
Cool.
So that's going to be no damage.
Cool.
No.
Stella, the one on you misses. What phase are you in currently, by the way?
Sun.
Cool. And then the one on them is a. That's going to hit with a 12 on the dice.
Did one hit me?
No, didn't one didn't go for you. That's going to be 8 points of damage to you now.
Boo!
Then you see as Stella with the crossbow kind of like turns around to the towards the shop and goes, "You may want to move a little bit quickly. Come on!" And then it's going to fire at his counterpart.
Good.
Which also misses as he fires it. He just whooshes past it. kind of clocks another.
You've got your accent down though, man.
Another bolt into there. River with the short sword is going to stand the ground, goes into a stance. And
A short sword. What up, doing that thing?
Cool. Up next is River, the real River.
Please stand up.
Okay. This is a long shot, but I'm going to do it anyway. I would like to cast Command at my counterpart.
Yep.
So DC 14 Wisdom save, please.
Fails with a 6.
Cool. Drop. No, not drop. Grovel.
Cool.
The character falls prone and cannot move
Cool.
for...
I believe they use their action on their next turn to start doing that, don't they?
Yes, so she's just...
Sick.
Yeah, basically. And then I'm going to go and stand next to her and prepare to pin her to the ground.
So yeah, you walk over next to them, you see as the little Mastella kind of looks up to you, kind of begins to step back a little bit. Up next is Nem.
God, okay. You know, you said there were like 4 extras. Are they just randoms from the crowd?
You can see that these people, as you kind of like take in their details now, that you're kind of closer up, you see that they're in the general kind of kind of just general kind of peasant garb, essentially. But you can see that all of them are fairly unique in the way they look. You can see this one who's in this kind of dragonborn shape that kind of has these red scales going down one side and then these green scales going down the other.
Whoa.
You can see there's these two humans who look similar and both have birthmarks on the side of their faces, and then you can see this dwarf fella who has this big kind of bombastic kind of beard that kind of goes out and around and is very, very frizzy.
Okay.
Sounds like a ragtag bunch. Let's murder them.
It really does. Yeah.
No murder, keep him alive.
Is it fair to say that we all want to go for our doppelgangers, and I'm the only one without one?
Pinned one onto the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, do you guys want to go for your
I'm just gonna.
doppelgangers?
Personally, I was gonna smash my Stella into the ground.
And then take on that
Bring on
doppelganger,
shackles.
yeah?
I know.
I think I'll try and take a hit at the two twins with the birthmarks.
Oh god, I just realised we
So
gave the
that's
most
without
murder
its
happy
blast.
member of the party the shackles that
Oh,
capturing people.
so that's
We'll use it. Something else.
non-nat 20s on both.
Yeah, both hit.
Wow, well done.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Oh gosh, amazing. 2D. Oh no, it's D10. Fucking here. More or less.
That was-
Oh, God, you're on deck.
I mean, I would.
So it's
You're
a
on deck.
14 and a 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
And a 13, you say, sorry?
Yeah, yeah.
They all do. It's not good, man.
It's not good.
So you let off these two blasts, you see they kind of like stagger
No,
back a
it's
little
not.
bit, kind of loading kind of rocks into their slings, and both turn their attention towards you, kind of start winding up.
Shit, I just took 2 on.
I love it.
Up next
Rig
is
it
Garth.
If anyone can.
Blessed Fulmar, these imposters not only shame me but you. Let me dispense your justice, and I'll enter rage. And yeah, I will first of all run up to the one that is. Can I see the one that's me at the moment?
No, he ran into the storefront. So the one that was you, Fuaro, and Scythus all went into the shop.
Okay, what shop is it?
From the outside, it seems to be a general supply, so like lengths of rope, silk, kind of like a general goods kind of shop.
Oh my god, they were going for the sewing kit.
They did it for me.
I'll run into the shop then.
Cool.
And see.
It's easy enough you can get past without getting an attack opportunity.
Cool.
It would probably take how much movement?
I got 40 movement.
You could probably get in there with about 5 more feet of movement as you kind of like go in through the door that's kind of been kicked off its hinges.
Cool.
You see as your counterpart is about 15 feet away behind the counter with his foot on something. You can't see because the counter's in the way, but you can hear a muffled scream.
Cool.
You see Fuaro about 5 feet away from Garv, just grabbing this pouch of coin and just kind of like looking at it and kind of like just scooping up what he can.
Cool.
And you see as you go through, Scythus is immediately to your right and is going to get his ready action of hitting anyone who comes in through the door. Completely whiffs, however, with a 2. Goes to hit and it kind of hits, but it just...
You want to try that again? And I will.
Oh no.
I will dive onto him and attempt to grapple him.
Cool, go ahead and make your athletics check at advantage.
Athletics 22.
Athletics with an 18, yeah, you managed to just kind of like grab him. And yeah, I'll say he's not restrained, but with the rest of your movement, you can kind of like, both of you can go prone.
Cool. Does grappling count as one of my attacks?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
So then you could try and make that a restrain with the second.
Yeah, I think can I still move while I'm grappling him?
Yeah, so it's while you're grappling, yeah, you just move at half movement as you're essentially dragging him along.
Oh, I only have 5 feet left, so there's not a lot of point in doing that. With my other attack, could I instead put the dimension shackles on him?
Yeah, what does it say on the
It is use an action, so...
yeah, I'd say because it's like one of the attacks, you'd need a full action to
Okay.
get the shackles on, but yeah, you can certainly turn it into a restrain or get an attack off on him.
There's no point really using the restrain, so I will... fuck, what do I do?
Punch him.
Does it say on the shackles? Does it say incapacitated or grappled?
It's just you... an incapacitated creature. Okay, so how do you
So-
incapacitate someone?
That is various statuses such as unconscious. I'm just reading grappled now to see. The grapple ends if the creature is incapacitated, but they're not incapacitated with a grapple. Yeah, it's So yeah, it's essentially any form of unconsciousness, paralysed, stunned, anything like that. But what I would say is if you wanted to try and like put it on someone you're grappling, it would be a contested skill check, much like a grapple would.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah, I'll just attempt to restrain him then, because is it harder for him to break out?
Yeah, so basically it's like 2 levels, so if he breaks free from a grapple, he's free. If he breaks free from a restrain, he's still grappled by you.
Okay, yeah, I'll try.
And the grapple also stops him from moving as well.
I'll try and restrain him then.
I did not know that.
Yep. And also, something I'm doing in this game as well is you only get advantage on attacks when a creature's restrained, not grappled.
Okay, got it.
Do I? Is this an advantage or not?
Yes, because you're raging. It's still an athletics check.
Cool. That's good.
Thank God.
It's a 15 on his end.
21.
Yeah, so you basically get him and just hold him in place as he's trying to like just shift free. You just hold him.
Guys, this is so cathartic. And then I will. Who's within 10 feet of me?
It would just be him currently because the
I don't have my bonus anyway, so that's all I'll do.
or it's Faro, you're up.
Cool. I'll do pretty much the same thing. I'll fly in.
So you fly into the shop. You see Garv currently holding Scythus, and you see another Garv and yourself behind the counter.
Okay. I point my sword at myself like, right, I have a lot of issues that I really want to work out on myself, so you're really going to help me out today. Thanks, friend. Bang.
Cool, yeah, go for it.
Cool. Yeah,
Go for it.
that's a 27.
That'll hit.
Cool. Does not meet any sneak attack stuff, so that's just... it's still pretty nice. Still 9 damage.
Cool.
Am I within 5 feet of you?
No, you need to be within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So as you get the shot off, you see as a few feathers kind of like dust down, and as they fall down, they dissipate.
Interesting.
He's not even a real Aarakocra!
Looks around at Garv and just goes, "Hey, we need to get the fuck out of here."
Okay. With my second attack, I'll go for a grapple as well. I'll sort of like
So
dash,
you can-
fly into him and
Go for it,
pin
so
him
that'll
down.
be a athletics check.
Okay, my athletics is -2. Yeah, that's an 8. 9.
What's your acrobatics bonus?
Acrobatics is through the fucking roof with a +5.
Cool. So yeah, he's got a 11. Is that what you
I
get?
can do it without acrobatics?
No,
You
you
can't
you,
attempt
you,
it.
you can grapple someone with it,
Got it.
but to break out of grapple, you can do acrobatics
Okay.
or athletics. But yeah, he currently has your physical stats.
What a bastard. Okay, so it's real shapeshifting. Got it.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Extreme.
Because
Well,
that means there's another Garv.
That for everyone who meets your doppelganger. Yeah. Fuck.
That's me right now. Cool. Then as my bonus action then, seeing as that failed, I'll disengage and fly up to the ceiling.
Cool. Yeah, so you do so. It's a regular room like this, so you'll still be within reach of them.
May be able to do magic.
I know.
Right, and I'll use my other, my free action, I guess, to shout at Scythus. Like, get your tentacles out. Get big. Grab these bastards.
So yeah, you see as you kind of like you fly up to the ceiling. It's like flying in this room essentially.
Good idea.
Yeah, thanks.
That's all right.
I thought of it myself. It was all me.
Yeah, that's fine as you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. So up next is Mustela.
Sick. I'm going to.
Lock them in the mirror dimension.
Huh?
Can you do that?
Not quite.
You're a sorcerer. You can do it.
I believe in you.
I'm just gonna like.
Say you do it. That'll just make you roll.
That's what D&D works.
I'm gonna focus really, really hard. That's my turn. No, I'm just gonna focus really, really hard on just like 6 bits of like debris or like dust that are just like floating around in general, and they're gonna burst into flame and start like circling around me. And
Jesus.
2 of them are gonna fire off at the other version of me.
Since when could you do that?
What spell is this?
So cool.
It's Murph's Minute Meteors.
It's really cool.
It's a
I
very
thought that was a
cool
high
spell.
level there.
No,
Nah, that's pretty low.
Rather
I need
awesome.
a
Crown of
dex
Stars
save.
is the high level version of that.
That's what I'm thinking of.
What DC?
DC 15, I think.
Pardon me.
Now,
That was terrifying for
me.
me, let alone people on mics.
now it's a nifty
0.
I'm so
He
sorry.
gets a 17.
Oh, he saves from 1. Next one.
Oh,
There's 2 going towards him.
Fails in a second.
Okay.
Smack
so,
that bitch in the face.
It's 2d6.
My
damage.
favourite
I'm
song.
not sure. I'll have to check if he takes half.
Have you grappled other Ferraro?
No, I'm far too dexterous for me to catch.
As you landed behind the counter as well, you saw Garv basically just stood on the chest of this human gentleman. or other Garv.
We're here to rescue and apparently rob you.
One of us is good, one is evil. One tells lies.
The human shopkeeper's like, which one do I shoot?
Do you need to know my HP?
No.
Okay, total of 8 damage.
Nice.
You
You see as he kind of like ducks under one, and the other just kind of hits him in the chest, and looks back up at you.
And I'm going to. That's all I can do actually.
Cool. Up next is Scythus. From outside Scythus, he turns into an octopus as bonus action, and is going to make an attack against the Dragonborn fellow, but misses.
They don't inside
unfortunately.
Cyphus.
Yeah, I've got him.
That's him.
Cool.
Up next
He has the
are
physical stacks, hopefully not the magic ones.
the assailants. So first of all, Scythus kind of in your grasp, kind of looks at you say that, and is going to bonus action.
No, I have a magic dude.
Into an octopus in the shop. So it's now.
With my arms around him, would he not just be cut in half?
How strong is your
No,
grip?
because I've actually discussed this with Callum, and it goes big enough for the space.
Okay.
Essentially.
So he's a small octopus.
So he's
Well, no, because octopus
Octopuses can do that,
yeah.
can't they? Yeah.
he's smaller, essentially. He's still restrained by you.
Okay.
But yeah,
He's
he
now
bursts
got 8
into an
arms.
octopus and is going to.
We're about to have a fucking octopus fight on the street. This is the coolest shit ever.
Let's just all step back and watch two octopi fight.
Yeah, truce, you guys. This will be great. Let's watch it out.
Quick, go to the arena.
Go them that way. Go.
He's going to try and break free, so if you can make an athletics check for me, please. Go.
The laurel of octopus is actually up to people.
21.
Octopodes.
Yeah. Hang
Is
on,
it
do
up to
it.
what?
Yeah, you see, he feels it tries to wriggle free, but yeah, you just hold it in
Podes
place.
is the plural.
God.
Mastella is going
I
to
thought it was
fire
octoploid.
another crossbow bolt at you, Mastella, which will be a +6, 18, which will hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
So that's going to be 6 points of damage. As each is Meteor's a
That was really good.
concentration spell.
No.
Okay, cool. You see as River gets down on the floor and just starts groveling, kind of throws down the short sword and is now at your feet.
Fuck you, Mother
The
Me!
other four outside, so the two
Mother
twins,
me.
Nem, are going to both
Fuck you,
sling some
Mother
stuff
Me.
at you.
Go on then.
I never knew my mum.
One of them hits,
Damn.
and that's going to be
There we are.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
The Dragonborn is going to attack Scythus, but misses. And then the other boy who's outside, the dwarf, is going to sling one at you, River, which misses. So as,
Good sake,
as
you
this
fuck
rock
off.
just kind of like bounces off your breastplate. Garv on the inside is going to fly into a rage.
What's he
Oh
saying?
no.
He doesn't say anything.
Oh.
You see as he kind of flies into a rage, but there's, much like with Garv's rage where there's the static around, there's no static or lightning. He then hops on over the desk and is going to, much like real Garv with the salamander, going to try to parry down from the ceiling. Do you have reckless attack at this level?
That's a standard barbarian thing you get at level 2, I believe.
6, so yeah, you're going to reckless attack. You, Poirot. What's your attack bonus with just a normal weapon?
With a normal weapon,
Yeah.
+7.
That'll hit with a 21 in that case. You see he's essentially just got like a standard long sword in his hand. So that's going to be
I'd never use anything standard.
plus. And what's your strength mod?
+4,
And what's your rage damage?
+2.
So +6. That's 11 points of damage.
Oh.
So he's gonna-
I'm not good.
Yeah, I feel a bit
Then his
sick.
second
honestly.
attack is also a hit, 16 plus. And that's going to be minimal damage. So what was it? It was
That
plus.
might still kill me.
It was +7, so 8 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
How many do we
You've
need
got
to
an
restrain?
dodge.
Yeah, how's that work?
Reaction, you have damage.
Can I do that on the first one?
No, I'd say you can do it on the second now.
Okay.
If it doesn't drop you still.
Right.
Use your
Yeah,
flash.
every round as a reaction you can
Great.
half the damage to something.
What?
It's a bonus,
He's still
actually.
alive now,
yeah,
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's him. And
It's
then
nice when you use it
the
properly.
Poirot inside is going to use his cunning action to use object and scrape even more goods from behind into a bag, and then flies out the window. You guys see as the other Poirot just flies up and out, and is now about, what's your fly speed?
50.
He flies about, I guess about 35 feet
Take
up.
down the Fuara that's flying outside.
How many of
far
these
up
do we
is
need
he?
to restrain then? Like
How
one,
far?
right?
How
One,
high
but that
up
goes
is he?
He's
got the
about
one.
35 feet up.
Oh, fine.
True.
Cool. Up next is River.
So I've got
You've got a grovelling you at your feet, and then about 5 feet back, you've got Mustela with a crossbow.
okay, well whatever. You know, he's small.
Are there any city guard around?
I am still a threat.
As you
I
look
know,
around,
I know.
you can't see any at the minute.
Oh, I can. Yeah, I'm inside.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask a question because I don't actually know how grappling works in terms of trying to do it.
So you'd make an athletics check.
Does the fact that my spell means that they fall prone and end their turn mean it's not contested?
I'd say
You
it to
okay
be
there?
contested, but you'd have advantage.
Ignore
You
it,
right
dude,
there?
ignore it.
Okay.
God,
What happened?
cool.
You had a bit of a frog in your throat, and James
Did I?
calling you out on it.
I didn't notice.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah,
Sometimes I just transform.
I'd say it'd be contested, but yeah, you'd have advantage. 'Cause
Okay,
they're
cool.
prone
And it's athletics,
grovelling.
right?
Yes.
I didn't realise it was a faux particle that helped. My apologies.
Cool.
Yeah, like when someone's choking
Oh,
on their drink and
20.
everyone goes, "You all right?" It's like,
20.
fuck off.
What's your athletics and acrobatics mod respectively?
Athletics is +2, acrobatics is +3.
Cool.
Thank you for
So you got a
caring.
19 total. So yeah, you managed to just quite easily get down and just hold
Okay.
them in
I'm just
place.
like,
In that case, I'm gonna shout Garv. I'm like, Garv, I've grappled one, bring me the frickin' handcuffs.
I've got my own out here.
Okay.
Even
Oh.
he's an octopus now.
Oh. Okay. Well, I've got one.
I've got one. You've actually got two.
Can I look? Have I got time to just look around for a city guard?
Yeah, so you can just quickly scan around.
I need a Mjolnir
You can
that
see
I can
again
put
as the
on
crowd is kind of
things, I don't
dispersing,
want to
people like
move.
watching or panicking. You can see off the ways just with your passive, like the crowd is being broken. You feel like they are coming in, and as you look up, you see guards on other levels, kind of like trying to make their way down.
Okay,
After
cool.
the flare went off.
What can I do? Damn it. Oh, just in case she tries to run away, I'm going to use my last spell slot to Hunter's Marker, which means if she runs away, I've got advantage to find her again.
Nice. Good thinking.
Oh, good shout.
yeah, you're up.
And I'm out of free.
yeah, go on.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I
I
said
had a
make something
question
nice.
about the web spell. I'm pretty sure I attuned to this a little while ago.
You did, yes.
What does the web spell do? Is it?
I believe it restrains someone. Watch me get an advert on this app. Oh, I didn't. How about that?
Hey!
Thank you,
Do
spell app.
this.
It's concentration. You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point you choose within range. The web fills in a 20-foot cube from that point for the duration, which is up to an hour. The webs are difficult terrain and likely obscure the area. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, such as walls or trees, or laid across a floor, wall, or ceiling, the conjure web collapses in on itself. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during a turn must make a dex save. On a failed save, they become restrained. For as long as it's there until it breaks free. So you essentially just create a 20-foot cube of just like massive webs that can just grab people.
I don't know whether to use it on the two boys or on Fuaro. Fake Fuaro. I think I'm going to use it on Fuaro.
It wouldn't
They would
grapple him because it's not between two things.
It would essentially get
It would close in on him,
Yeah,
though.
it would
Yeah.
close in. You get the first one, but if he passed that save, it would just break.
Okay,
through.
yeah, fair do.
I think I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Cool.
So-
Clip his
Just
wings.
door up and do that.
Yeah.
What's your deck save modifier?
Dex save. I don't know. Here it says it's
Fuaros.
D15.
Oh,
Right,
mine?
yeah, you-
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh, my dex is +3.
Deck save modifier.
Oh. +3? +6.
Plus 6.
God damn it.
So you see a
Shit.
15.
Stop being good.
Rolls a 2.
Nice.
So you see as he goes up and falls 35 feet.
Good shot.
Amazing.
I like how we're doing in this.
Yeah.
It's going better than I
It's the
expected.
first time I
Way
used this. I
better.
knew it'd come in
I'm
handy.
quite good at fighting me, it turns out.
I'm quite good at holding
So you
things.
just hit
That's
the
kind of
ground.
Garth's whole bit.
Kind of slams against the ground, kind of about 25 feet off to the left, kind of away from the main group. Cool. Anything else you'd like to do? It's pretty lit.
Can I prep primal savagery for next turn?
Is it an action to do?
I think it's an
So yeah, you
action.
could essentially do it on your next turn, but you can't.
Right, yeah, that's fine. No worries.
Cool. Garv, you're up. You've got Octopus Scythus in your arms.
Would my attacks be at advantage on this thing?
Because he's restrained, yes.
Cool. Can I try and tear one of its eyes out?
Oh my lord. Why is that where you went first?
Them and Garth are having a
Octopus-
flexing competition here. Like.
Octopus have giant eyes.
That is true.
And it's going to be like a giant weak target, and
That's
I've got
true.
him.
I like it. I like it.
I'd say it would essentially be a cool shot.
Cool.
And it would
Yeah,
also depend on how much damage you do overall, but yeah, you could.
That's fine. First attack. Nat
bad.
20.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
What
This
the
is what.
hell?
Oh.
Yeah, how do I work out the damage for this? Go
Okay.
ahead and roll like.
These fuckers stole our identity. Identity theft is not a joke.
How much damage would ripping someone's eye out?
You steal my identity, I'll steal your eye.
You'll fucking take your eye, bitch.
I'm just
Gandhi wasn't wrong.
I'm just ballparking this, so with the crit it'll be 4d6, we'll say. But maximised and then rolled again. So
24.
yeah.
Add. So 30 with my strength bonus, 32 with the rage bonus. So 42, 47 damage. Oh.
As you just like kind of rip it out, kind of like you see the eye kind of like flies to the floor as you bring it up again to carry on restraining him.
Cool.
Yeah, that really hurt the octopus. It kind of like shrivels and like squeals in your arms. It's just hanging on, but yeah, that fucked it majorly.
Right, well I'll go for the other one then with my other attack.
Fuck.
That's going
I
to
thought
be.
that was another nat 20.
No, it's not. It is a non-natural 20.
Cool. I'd say you managed to do it, being that it's on 5 health currently.
Cool.
You kind of like pull it out, and as it kind of like collapses back down to Cyathus's form, kind of in your arms. You see his eyes are okay, but you can see that he is like out of it, and he's essentially stunned for the time being.
Cool.
Sick.
Fucking hell, mate.
Right, well no, because I can't, I've just used my action, so...
Just keep him there for them.
He's stunned?
Yes.
Okay. The other guy, because he moved up to hit fire, is he within 10 feet of me?
He will be, yeah.
Sweet, I guess I'll lightning blast both of them. It's 4 on Garth, 2 on Cyathus.
How is that, Kate? Yeah, very blue.
Show us your tongue. Yeah.
Nice. How much you say on Garb, sorry?
4 on Garv, 2 on Cyathus. Lightning damage. Yeah, that's me for now.
Cool. Up next is the real Fawara.
Oh.
The real Fawara.
Can I see that outside Fawara's been got?
You would have seen him like fly up and then like briefly just past the window.
Okay, I assume someone's got it.
There's a big problem in this room.
Yeah, there's a much bigger problem.
Where are the rest of our crew?
They found out through the crowd as well.
Nice.
You can see they've started to make their way here, but most of them aren't fighters.
Yeah, they're all rubbish, right?
They're like,
Nice.
Former perimeter!
I honestly wanted them to take hit points if I had to fight Garl on my own.
just grab one, like.
I don't have anything to heal with, so fuck it. Let's. Is there anyone within 5 feet of me or Fate Garth?
No.
Cool. Then let's get some sneak attacks off. So firstly with the sword.
You've got advantage because you're reckless.
Nice, thank
God for
fucking
that.
God. So the first one was 19.
Yeah.
Sweet. So that's a d8 plus 3d6.
Go on, mate.
I'm sorry.
It's not really me.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
over here.
Oh.
Fawara has no idea what's going on, and he thinks that is him.
So that's 9, 17, 22 damage.
Nice. Half to 11.
And then gut shot.
Again, sorry, man.
Sweet, yeah, it's higher than the previous one.
Cool.
That's another 9
That's
damage.
the show.
Ooh, half to
Oh, go wild, yeah.
5.
I'm being gross.
You gonna?
So yeah. And you just like slash down the front and just gut shot. You see some blood goes pumping out, but he just looks not as angry as Garth, but angry
Oh,
as a barbarian.
thank God.
He's just kind
It's
of
the
there, just
best
kind of
thing
staring
I've
you
ever
down,
eaten on
with
the
a long
toilet.
sword in hand.
Liar. Cool. Can I hide as a bonus action?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
if you,
behind the counter?
you could try and hide in the back of the shop.
God. Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
I've hit him so I can disengage without.
Our glorious
trying.
leader cowering behind a desk.
It's what I'd do in his situation.
Have you seen him fighting?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, I agree.
Fighting the guy he hired.
This is the one thing I didn't want to happen.
I need some garb on garb.
I was excited for some cathartic self-beatings, but I can't do that now. I'm gonna find this fucker. Right, I'm gonna hide then. Yeah, behind the behind the desk, I guess. Nice, pretty good. 25 to stealth.
Cool.
He goes, where'd he go?
If he breaks line of sight, it does just drop stealth, by the way. Like if he walks... Say if you were hiding behind this wall, and then I walked here, I see you.
Okay.
Essentially, that's
Cool, you're not invisible.
It's not like in Skyrim.
You've lowered your chance of being talented. though.
Yeah,
I'd say that
exactly.
much.
Yeah. There's a lot of tentacles in this room. How many tentacles does the octopus have?
7.
7.
Okay. Interesting.
None anymore.
Mr. Bad Guy Fuaro, is he still visible for me?
Yeah, he'd be about 25 feet away on the floor, restrained.
He's restrained.
Yeah.
Who's
The
He's
web.
shot by the web.
Can you?
Oh,
can
and
you
he
get?
can't.
And he's
Can you
shot
get other
web.
you to not shoot me while I'm grappling
Shot
me.
web.
Yeah.
Tell the crew to pile.
Great sound.
No,
yeah.
You're like, guards! Guards!
I'm gonna shout out to the crew
Yeah.
that have like arrived and say like, make sure that he doesn't get away. He's not the right one. And I'm gonna point at Fuaro,
Fake Waro.
fake Waro, false Waro,
Yeah, there we go.
and
I love it.
It's a better
That's-
name,
I'm
actually.
very scared to see how the crew react to a free pass at beating me up.
Garvin
They start
Posterius.
lining up, pulling out weapons.
This is for that NPC I don't remember that you fired.
It's like that scene in Airplane.
We do it half a day!
Yeah, well, they're all lining up.
Like a guy in chainmail for some reason.
and I'm gonna look at
All
the other version of
Aracocra
me.
in this
Yeah.
movie.
Is there any indicator as to whether they are in any sort of phase at all? If they've got like sunlight glinting off them or starlight or anything like that?
Nothing.
They haven't got anything like that.
It appears they have our classes, but not our subclasses.
Okay.
You reckon?
That's what
Yeah.
I've deduced.
I have no idea. With
I
me,
mean,
because-
I haven't seen this Mustela do any magic at all.
Yeah.
He's just been firing with a crossbow.
Oh, it
And
could
I've
just
got
be
some
whatever
great-
classes they are.
Yeah, they just
This
locked
guy
out
could
and
just
had a
be
barbarian, yeah.
And a druid.
And a druid.
I'm going to
Yeah.
send a chromatic orb his way.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And
He's
I'm
going to
going
counter spell by firing his crossbow at the orb mid-air.
How sick would that be, though?
It's the Spider-Man meme. Like,
chromatic orb is first.
Essentially, yes. You got just going, why are you pointing at me? No, I'm pointing at you.
How much did you say that chromatic orb increases by? 2d?
One die.
per level.
So... Yeah, I'm just going to hurl a fiery chromatic orb at him.
Cool.
Nice.
That's a
Nice.
20, which is going to hit me.
It will.
End this.
They can't even see it on camera. It's just below the earth. You can just see I'm doing something.
The signature Elliot dance that we've all come to know and love. Yeah, there we go, that's the one.
15 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to ping off as a bonus action 2 more of my meteors.
Cool.
So that's
Are they made of meat?
Meat.
Could they be made of meat? Could you get meatballs and make a meteor
Mouse
meatball?
minute meatballs.
both of Mustela, yeah.
Hi, I'm Melf, and these
fails
are my
both saves.
minute meatballs.
Fails both saves. Good shit.
That is good shit.
Just pop me Dragonfire 1
Premium
minute.
We're aiming to knock out here, yeah?
Yes, please don't kill.
Well, we can kill like one.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill myself.
Yeah, we can make an example.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great with the city guard.
Yeah, let's not kill anyone.
But we need them as evidence.
And that.
17.
Nice. He's not looking good at.
No, I know. No, that's
I haven't
fine.
hurt anyone. I'm just sat on it.
Right, up next is outside Scythus. He's going to go up and try and attack. Actually, no, he only gets one attack. He's going to try and attack the person who slung at you. Fucking misses. He just kind of like slowly going over.
These
Not having a
slingers
good
are
session,
great.
is it,
I'm
really?
loving the slingers.
Up next are the duplicates.
Oh,
The doppelbangers.
You see his Mustela kind of looks up and goes, come on, let's go. And immediately they
Full Stella.
all take the dash action. All the ones outside take the dash action and start bolting, like fanning out through the crowd. The river that was by you is going to half movement stand up.
Oh, I've grappled her though.
Oh, you did. Sorry, yes. She's going to try and break the grapple.
Yeah, that's damn right she is.
So, could you make an athletics check for me, please?
Surely can.
Regular this time. She's no longer commanded.
Put the toilet down, Keith.
Look, the toilet is amazing. I'm really having.
Come on.
Oh god, damn, that's not good.
It's a 12.
Right, yeah, she goes.
Yeah, she kind of like pushes you off, kind of breaks free, and then it's just going to
At least you can't dash.
run.
anymore.
You can take an attack opportunity because you can't disengage as well.
Oh, I can also. Oh, I can use a spell as my reaction because of the
Yeah.
thing. Oh, I don't have any. That's a very good point. You make an excellent point about spell slots.
Can you grapple as a reaction action?
A reaction action?
Reaction action. Reaction attack.
Grab a leg and I'm just getting dragged through the streets by
I'd say-
me.
That's a tough one. I'll say no for now. I think I'd include
fair.
it in like in one of these
Oh,
talent
hello.
things. I mean, include that as a tag ability for one of the talent things.
Okay.
That's cool.
But yeah, maybe.
Damn it.
I'll think
Cut
about it.
hamstrings.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I
go for
guess-
the hammies.
Got
Yeah, I'm gonna slice at her legs.
Cool. So it'll be a cold shot essentially. So
Well, okay, I'll just slice her.
cool. Yep.
No one knows what's happened.
No.
Just each of
The
us
stream's
have...
like-
What are the odds if I cut her leg, she can't run anymore?
You can
Quite-
Go for a cool shot,
Quite
like.
an
Yeah,
odds,
cold
yeah.
shots just basically increase the
Pretty big odds.
AC of what you're trying to get. You can't try and go for a specific point, but if
Okay.
it does land, it may have
It's a
another effect.
kraken.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll go for her leg.
Cool.
She's a really look at a little tail.
Oh,
it's not
Okay,
She's so
18.
nice.
Just misses.
No.
Damn it,
As
of
you,
course.
as you go to swing, she's just
I know where
running
you
away
see.
and just, and she manages to get about 30 feet into the crowd. The ones inside the shop, you see as the Garv kind of like looks around, kind of like just runs and kind of jumps through the window.
I get an attack opportunity. Oh, he ran through the window. Okay.
Yeah, and then the Fwaro that was on the ground outside is going to make an action to. He's going to have to make a strength check. What's your strength one?
Oh god, it's shit. It's
Not
-2.
great.
It's my shit stat. Yeah.
DC 15.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was so close, but it was a 3. So yeah, you see as he's on the floor just
What's wrong with the crew piling on him as well?
trying to move. They will when they get to that.
Okay.
Someone shout at them to not kill him.
I just told him to make sure he doesn't get away.
They don't know it's W. They're just
Yeah, but last
yelling.
time we gave an order to cut a guy's arm off, we
Yeah,
need
that
to be
is true.
specific.
The Scythus in your arms tonight.
You said he was stunned as well.
I just
He
say
is,
this
yes,
in
he just
your
did
arms
something,
tonight.
this turn then. Cool. We are going to break initiative.
Nice.
So as you see, as a couple of guards kind of like begin kind of breaking through, like just trying to see what happens, kind of like weapons drawn, seeing the duplicates. You are on Scythus. You've seen yourself just run off. This is going to go into a chase sequence. What do you want to do? They're just fanning out, and they have all just split.
I'm totally
Up on the
chasing
floor
mine.
that's on the ground. You see as Iqlal kind of like walks up and kind of like just sits on him.
Nice.
Kind of gets a bit of a sticky butt from the web.
Is there somewhere solid in this shop?
What do you mean solid?
Like
It's
a beam.
like a bar or a beam.
Yeah, there's like camera.
Iqlal's good.
I need
So
something
like get the handcuff.
Something that the handcuff can fit around.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, there'd probably be like a rafter or something that you could.
I lift this Scythus up and just one bit of this shackle on that, one on his hand. I don't care if he's hanging or not, and just start and bolt out the door.
That's cool.
I'll be hot in pursuit.
That Scyther's going to make
Yeah,
his
I'm gonna chase
DC
mine.
30 check to break out. Surprisingly, no.
He
doesn't.
makes it. Oh.
DC 30.
So yeah,
Is he hanging or not?
he's just there. And you see as you're going out, and he tries to like as a stumble off, but just
Good luck.
No avail. Cool. So that's you.
I'm going to go for regular me as well. The other me, sorry, I'm not going to go for
Regular me. You just start grappling yourself.
Yeah, I got him, guys. I got him.
In the guards!
Stood in front of a window, just looking at his reflection.
Okay, so you're chasing yourself. You're chasing.
I'm chasing myself for sure.
I don't know who else is. Is there any like two that are staying close together at all?
You can see that the two that were
you have
looking the
Phantom
same
Smart?
kind of went off together.
Mhm.
Everyone else just seemed to like fan out as much as they can.
We could use my last spell slot.
I guess
think.
I'll chase the
Hmm.
double
I can't do
as
anything when I
the
find her
two
except stab
guys.
her with a
You go for them,
rapier.
Far you go for anyone.
So is there anyone who's not being chased from a quick scan?
So as you kind of like peek out the door from where you were,
Fake guard, isn't it? I think.
Fake Garv, the Dragonborn, and the Dwarf.
Let's go for the dwarf. I got the height advantage.
Cool.
On that I can fly.
And
I'll be going for the fake Garv.
cool. So we'll do this.
So
I really want guard bowl.
as they fanned out, we'll do this.
Yeah, Garv Bowl
one
is something
by
I
one.
didn't realise I needed.
So first of all, Fwaro. As you kind of like fly up, begin scanning the area, make a perception check, please. He makes a step check.
Perception.
Yes.
14.
14. You kind of like look around for the dwarf, kind of like looking through the crowd, and it's just you got no idea where he is. The short stature, he's probably using people to like kind of hide beneath.
I would do that if I was short.
Anything else you'd like to?
Could
You know
I?
he's there somewhere, but you can't see him.
Okay. Could I say that I looked again using my inspiration point? I know I got the result, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah, cool. That's far worse. Never mind.
So as you're going through, he's stealthing pretty well. He's probably below the crowd, kind of moving in and amongst the people.
Then for now, I'll land and fire my gun in the air.
Cool. You see,
Yeah.
you see as the nearby kind of pedestrians kind of like get startled and kind of like.
An Aarakocra just.
Like,
Oh fuck it!
In his dying moments.
Two more into it, like.
I caught you.
It was bad.
it's the same one Garb accidentally threw an apple at.
I just having such a bad
Oh,
week.
terrible day. Yeah. Do I spot like any like the crowd notably being pushed through, or?
Yeah, the obvious one is you can see the other Garv kind of
Okay, but that's
about further away, kind of being
That's
pushed through.
terrifying.
The rest seem to just be kind of blending in with the crowd, and you can see the Fuaro still there, sat on by the crew, and the other crew kind of coming in and piling on and just kind of.
yeah, that's
trying to
fine.
move.
So there's no one like in the close vicinity who are clearly being pushed aside.
Not that you can see.
Okay. I'll just keep going in the direction he looked like he was going, sort of like staying on the ground for a bit, and then taking to the air, but like low above the crowd.
Cool. We'll come back to that in a second.
Okay.
Garv on Garv.
Yeah.
He is just pushing through this crowd. Can you make an athletics check for me as well here, just to see how well you can kind of break through people? You got advantage if you're still ready.
I am 17
Nice. What's your athletics mod?
plus 7.
Cool. He gets a 23. So you can see as people are just getting bowled to and fro, but you manage to kind of break through the crowd as well. You see as he just begins running, kind of like circling up, going further up the district. Make an athletics check again just to see if you can kind of keep up.
While I'm running as well,
Yep.
I'm going to be sinking one of the spikes on the spiky gauntlets into me so I can maintain rage.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
So you can just do like a point of damage essentially and just kind of.
Gotta keep that rage up.
Get that rage. Go on.
That's gonna be 19.
Nice. So you he seems to be like breaking away, but you can still kind of see him. It's quite easy to see you. As you're going through, he's kind of like turns around. He kind of runs past. Actually, we'll see what he runs past.
See what it runs past. Jamie, do you mind if I decide?
Yeah, go on.
Kind.
I'm afraid I've already promised it to Elliot.
That's
yeah.
okay. No worries.
No, it's right, you can have it.
No.
I don't actually want it. I don't actually
Oh,
want
there you
it.
go. Ken's got it.
Oh, okay.
You
See that my other one?
You see he just kind of like grabs like
So
a
sweet.
beggar from the floor and just kind of like turns and like throws it towards you.
Cool.
This guy kind of comes, starts stumbling in your way. You can make either a dex save or a strength save.
Or just kill him point blank.
I'll make a
God,
Pull him limb
I
from
believe you've got both at advantage, haven't you?
strength or dex saves.
That's
I
really kind.
Please don't kill anyone though.
Garv would. He's enraged. He's going to use strength. Strength save. 24.
Yeah, as this guy's thrown at you, you just bat him to one side. He kind of falls ass over tit.
It's alright. There's another Garv to blame on it.
You go around.
Yeah.
You see as he kind of like is about 70 feet away and kind of like
Perfect.
ducks into an
Yeah.
alleyway.
Yep.
As you come around, you kind of see the alleyway. It's fairly standard. It's a bit messy. Some trash kind of like down across the floor. A few kind of like sacks that have like spilled over. You can see towards the back end of the alleyway there's like a closed door on the left hand side, and you can see kind of like sat by the door against like there's like the alleyway goes down and there's just a flat wall. There's no other way through. Sat against the wall seems to be this like homeless man kind of like tucked to one side, and then further closer to you by the alleyway seems to be this other like homeless female woman. I know it's a gentleman then. Kind of like with this kind of like cloth kind of like.
Do either of them seem out of breath as if they've just been running?
Make a insight check.
Bloody shapeshifters.
It's not brilliant. 5.
Can't tell.
Damn it.
Then I'll just say to both of them, tell me where the big guy went or I'm killing both of you.
Kind of. You see as the one further down the alleyway just kind of looks a bit scared and just kind of like pulls the cloak over, and you see as the woman kind of like opens her eye and points vaguely towards the door with kind of like a weak arm. I think that way.
I will grab that person
Yeah.
and go through the door.
Cool. You can make a grapple check.
Wow. 11.
She kind of like pushes. She manages to fend you off, kind of like pushes your hands back and says, "What are you doing? Don't hurt me."
Okay, I'll run through the door.
You kind of go down. You kind of try it. It's locked.
Right, well, it's one of you two then.
Smash open with her head.
Kill them both, man. Be safe.
Yeah. Can anyone see me in here?
Occasionally, someone will like glance down the alleyway as they walk by.
Got an alibi. You have a perfect alibi.
Yeah, I will just grab the woman by the throat and just try and pin her to the wall.
Cool. Yeah, grab a check.
That's much better with a 19.
Yes, you do that. You do that. The clock kind of like falls away, and she's in this kind of like just like standard kind of clothes. You see like this kind of fear in her eyes.
I'll just start lifting her up the wall and say, tell me the truth.
Make a intimidation check.
Just can I have an advantage because I'm lifting her off the ground?
And he's 10 foot.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Oh,
God.
No.
That's
7.
really bad.
Not
You see-
ideal.
You see, she just, please, I have nothing as it is.
She does like Puss in Boots eyes.
Yeah, I'll search her and see if there's a longsword or anything on her.
Cool. You kind of like pat her down. She has like a small coin purse on her, but she doesn't seem to have any weapons on her person currently.
Okay, I'll drop her, so we'll go do the same to the other guy.
Cool. As you go over, you see he's much more feeble and weak. Like he has got like no muscle mass. It's easy enough for you to pick him up and grapple, and as you kind of shake him down, yeah, he's got not even anything on him, like a couple of scraps of food. He's just, you see, kind of human gentleman, eyes kind of sagging, and he's just.
Where did the big guy go?
What big guy?
Someone who was the last? I'll keep my eye on the woman as well. Who was the last person who came into this alleyway?
Kind of points towards you, and then the woman.
I throw him back. I throw him back down. Go back to the woman and just punch her in the face.
Cool.
It's that guy. You're
Make
just
this back roll.
abusing some horrible poor person.
Fuck's sake!
Oh,
God damn it.
yeah.
8 to hit.
It misses you. She kind of like scrambles out the way. Oh, please, no! What are you doing?
I'll grab her. Can I try and grab her again?
Yeah, sure.
Don't use that dice anymore.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 23 to grab.
8.
I'm just gonna run with her into that door.
Cool. Yeah, make a strength check to see if you can break through.
This feeble old woman is dead.
Fuck's sake. 12.
So it kind of like cracks in a little bit, doesn't fully break through, and you hear someone just go from the other side of the door. Who's that? You hear like a bar raise.
We're back from the job.
You hear like a bar raise. You see a kind of like squat halfling gentleman, kind of with this kind of like heavy crossbow in his hand, kind of open it, kind of like see you, and then kind of like the crossbow trains up and up and up and up. And he just goes, "Leave my shop alone."
City business.
I'll
City business. Go back to your whatever.
kind of slowly closes the door again, kind of not taking the crossbow off you as he does, and then you hear the woman's there, just please, I don't know who you think I am.
Well, I think you were someone that just turned into me.
No.
Prove that you're not, or you're dead.
How can I? How can I?
That's your problem, not mine.
I can't. Please. You snap a neck.
Yep.
As you do so, the body drops to the ground. You see as the limbs begin to elongate, and the skin goes from this white to a very pale grey, and the figure begins to get thinner. And you see, in place of the white skin, this long, grey, gangly figure with these pure whitish yellow eyes, dead in the alleyway.
I grab it over the shoulder, back to the shop.
Cool. So you begin walking. Mastel,
Fucking hell.
well done.
When in doubt, kill him.
Tricksy
I'm just
bitches.
chasing me, I guess.
So yeah, he's going to try and hide in the crowd. Cool, make a perception check to see if you can scan, maybe find him. Being that he's on the smaller side as well as the dwarf, he's going for the hide tactic more than the run tactic.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That one.
Do you have a point of inspiration?
No.
You kind of like break through part of the crowd, look around, and just
Before.
You see real Ferrara and tackle him.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna just like keep running, keep going, and just to anyone nearby who looks slightly disgruntled, be like,
Halfling luck. Reroll the 1.
"Oh fuck, thank you, Elliot."
on point.
Will you allow that?
We need it, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Dang.
Thank you,
19.
Flaming Killer, for reminding us.
What'd you get total?
19.
As you go through, again, you kind of are looking around and there's still no sign of him.
No sign of him?
He rolled well on his stealth.
Oh, fuck.
Fair.
I'm just gonna run through has anyone seen anyone who looks exactly like me?
Make a either investigation, just for asking people, or persuasion.
Volume.
Definitely use investigation.
I'm way better.
You
Put your glasses on. If they're within an inch of you,
Oh, yeah,
you're
you're-
telling
because it's investigation based on talking to people.
Yeah, no,
and
I know.
information,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be.
I've got
advantage.
+7 to persuasion.
Oh.
Fuck, need it. 12.
Cool. As you go through, people are like, I don't know. I saw. Sorry, what? Didn't you rob the shop?
No, that wasn't me. It was someone who looks exactly like me. I believe a shapeshifter. I don't have time. Have you seen him?
No, she kind of
Have you seen it?
Like, grabs a child that's with her and kind of like takes it away.
It's the child. Kill it.
The child looks a lot like you.
The child like winks at you.
You see his guards begin to like filter out and kind of like looks up to you guys like manacles in hands and goes, Stop, you, stop!
No one ever shoot a
It
child.
wasn't fucking me! And I'm gonna keep going.
Stop. You see as the guard go, Seize him, seize that one! And they begin
Bollocks.
giving chase to you.
Double chase.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This is
Make
not
a
hard
make an
one.
athletics check to see if you can outrun them.
I can't.
We believe in you.
You could at least try and.
Oh, halfling luck, halfling luck.
Halfling luck.
Slightly better.
8.
You kind of like break through the crowd and two more guards like step in and just kind of surround you, essentially. Come on, back to the shop. And you kind of grab your arm.
Okay, I'm very sorry, but you can ask literally anyone here. There was another guy who looks exactly like me, and some other guys who looked exactly like my friends, and I am looking for them. So if you want to help, you would actually help me rather than arrest
Well,
me.
if you didn't rob the shop, then you've got nothing to hide with us.
What? You letting him get away?
He
What
can't.
a changeling would
You see,
say.
they're still just pretending to like grab you and just.
Look, I will come with you, but someone else has to go that way because you are letting him get away. So,
see,
you know.
There's out of the three of them, one turns to one of the others and goes, yeah. And you see as he turns around and begins walking through the crowd as well, and the other two kind of stand shoulder, like not shoulder to shoulder, but either side of you, and start ushering you back to the shop.
This is bullshit. I did not eat her.
Inspiration.
Yeah, that was so good.
So, river chasing river.
Hell yeah. I have. Yeah, go.
Cool. So yeah, as you begin going through, you see as again she's more kind of like pushing people out of the way, nimbly kind of stepping between
Of
people.
course I am. I'm so good.
Cool. So yeah, go ahead and make a athletics check, see if you can catch up.
Okay,
do it.
Say,
Cool. I presume my hunter's mark's only for perception and survival checks to
Yes,
find
it is,
her.
yeah.
So,
So it wouldn't count for this, but yeah, if she tries to hide, you'll
Cool.
have some boons there.
ooh,
What's your athletics mod, by the way? Plus three, was it?
+2,
+2, cool.
17.
On par, both 17s.
Well, we are the same.
So yeah, you're kind of like
Perfectly
equitably
balanced.
apart. You see as she's walking by, she kind of like sees like a stand or someone who's selling like booze, and just tips a keg onto the floor, and it kind of like this thick kind of booze like starts like pouring down the street. Can you go ahead and make a dex saving throw to see if you fall prone on the now
Goodness.
slick ground?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. 13?
13, yeah, you managed to. You kind of like nimbly just
I'm
go
such
on
a cat.
through. She begins running towards the dock district, kind of like filtering down the stairs, kind of pushing past people on the stairs as she goes. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
Okay. 14.
Cool. She manages to just about start getting away. You can essentially, whenever you kind of get around the corner, you just see the tail kind of come around. Cool. You come around. You kind of like come down out onto the jetty that are there, and you just look around and no sign.
Bollocks. Okay.
Can you sniff them? Do you have like that ability?
Some races genuinely have like an ability
It's
to
not.
sniff out.
It's not mentioned.
Okay.
You do have Hunter's Mark on them though.
Oh. Would it have made a difference if I'd feline agility to double my speed?
No, because they would have been doing the same thing.
That's what I
anyway.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I do have advantage on finding it, even though she may have changed
Yeah.
shape.
So you can make either a survival or a perception check for me.
Welcome to the stream where we figure out how our different abilities help in the chase.
I'm going to make a perception check.
Or in my case, not. And
Yeah,
just kill
to
them.
just kill
That'll be a 20.
debatable innocence.
20. Cool. So
I got the right one.
You did.
as you're going through, you kind of are looking around.
What
Just
would
kind of
it
like take it in, and you feel the sense just of your magic kind of off to the left. And as you look down, you see there's a lot of people kind of walking. And then as the crowd parts, you can just see a older gentleman, kind of hair kind of like receded back, kind of in this blue robe, just kind of walking, just kind of like limping fairly heavily, kind of through the
tiger
crowd,
tail.
scrolls through people.
I go off in pursuit again.
Cool, go ahead. He's gonna. Are you trying to stealth up, or are you trying to just get there quick?
I presume old man has not clocked me at this point.
Not yet. So yeah, you can either go for a stealthy approach or go for the fast approach, essentially.
Let's stealth because I'm better at that than athletics.
Cool.
Oh wait, but so's she. God damn it. She's so sneak. Cool.
May not have your physical attributes anymore though.
So 15?
Yeah, as you kind of like start slinking through the crowd, doesn't seem to be noticed.
Yeah.
Kind of like walking.
I'm such a slinky. Don't know why I said that. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to follow her for as long as him.
Yeah, you can
them.
get pretty close.
Oh, cool.
You see as like there'll be a moment where like a crowd of people will go by and like a few people will walk past and the form will change into a much taller female and will still limp.
Oh, damn. Am I attracted to her?
Let's
not roll for that. It's too- I haven't got time. I haven't got time.
Concentrate.
I don't know what I can do. I kind of just want to follow and see where she is actually going.
Cool. We'll come with that in a sec. Nem, you're chasing two twins, right?
Yeah.
Cool. They're going to be running, just straight up running. So yeah, make a athletics check.
Bobbly and
Athletics, huh?
How blue is my tongue?
fairly. It's like in 2 lines as well,
You're
like
rolling
racing
very well
stripes.
this
14.
So they're getting away. You can again see them kind of like breaking through the crowd. They notice you following them. You see as what they kind of look at each other. One splits off towards the lower district. One splits off towards the upper class district.
Knew this would happen.
Notice me.
Never follow 2 people. Also.
Could I fire one of the webs at one of them and then
Yep. How many?
give chase to the other one?
Yeah. How many charges does it have?
It has 7 charges, so I've expended 1.
That's absolutely fine. So yeah, it's a Dex save DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to pass an 18.
Oh,
So as you kind of fire the web off left or right.
left.
Of course, as you fire the web off at the one that's kind of going to the upper district, kind of like goes out and as they're doing it, they kind of see it duck and the web kind of like sticks across to the walls, so they manage to just kind of like move on out of the way.
Okay.
It does slow them down a little bit, but yeah, they don't get restrained.
Okay, that's cool. Could I don't know whether this is, because that counts as an action, doesn't it?
Yes.
Does using my Mask of Many Faces count as an action also?
It would, but we're technically out of initiative, so it's a little bit free flow.
So can I just morph into some rando race? I don't even really care which. I'll just be like another generic human.
Cool.
That doesn't look like me, and then I'll like chase after the one that got slowed down a little bit. That's going to the upper district.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and make a athletics check to try and catch.
Killer. The old man was a 3 out of 10, and the tall one was a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
Mathematics. 12.
Yeah, so you quite easily managed to catch up. The web managed to slow them down a bit. You see as they kind of like break into a normal walk as they kind of get into the noble district as they're walking. You again see as they kind of like go around a corner. As like a couple of people are coming out of like a nearby alleyway. You go up there. You kind of look down the street and you can see just maybe 20, 30 people within this crowd through there. They're in there somewhere.
Okay. Can I call my raven to my shoulder and just try and look for them?
Yep, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, so that would be. Oh, I'm glad I've got that. Perception plus 8, and that's an 11.
11. You kind of like look through. You occasionally like send your raven up just to hover and kind of like get a view above the crowd. As you're going through, you've got no idea what new form they took. They seem to be gone.
Fuck, that's so annoying.
At least they are distinctive and can't shape change though. So we can give a description and.
Yeah.
So
can't appear to shape change. We haven't.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
cool. So you all, assumedly, eventually make your way back towards the shop.
Sorry.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Your hand shadow is really creepy when you put your fingers out.
Oh, yeah. You're like Lady
It was freaking me out. That's really not good for camera, sorry.
Nice.
So there's some fun shadow play going off.
Eventually make your way back to the shop, apart from
You
River,
didn't do that to a
who
camera.
is still following, but we'll come back to that in a sec.
I never do.
As you come back to the shop, you can see the crew all just swarming the fake Foiro.
Right.
Just sat around, who's still just kind of. You see
He's been dead for about 10 minutes.
You see various guards taking
He's on the
statements.
stick.
You see Mustela there with a guard
Puppeteering.
either side of him, and you see his guards kind of walking back with this strange grey figure kind of slung over the shoulder.
Oh, guys, you should have seen the fight.
You see
It
his
was epic.
You see his Captain Druggan or Corporal Druggan kind of stood there, kind of like tapping his foot, kind of like sees you all there.
Well, we've got some evidence.
Oh yeah, he's a doppelganger.
Is it a double? There's no doppelgangers in blue.
Oh, they're grey.
Oh.
See, I told you it was someone else who looked like me. Can you unhand me?
They do. See
Wait, he
one of
could
those
be the duplicate.
big temper for a little one.
Yes, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I bet not. You see his corporal just goes, "Pack it in! Pack it in!" Right.
Blue.
I'm gonna die.
Kind of bluish, but
Blue.
I'm just following one.
Yeah.
I'd say he's grey with blue highlights.
Did you say they let me
Grey
go?
and blue. Yeah.
Is that what they
and
look
then
like though?
Yeah, that's them.
After that little interaction,
That's the corpse.
The corporal kind of
Gross, aren't
shouted
they?
at the general group.
Grossly slimy.
Yeah, these ones are slimy. This is a
They all are.
Aliens.
No, piss off. Changelings aren't slimy.
If they've let me go,
Changelings
can
are
I
soft
run
and
off into the
lovely.
crowd again?
As soon as you try to, the corporal will just go, "Stop!"
That's fair.
Don't worry, we got enough of them for now.
But we didn't get the
You
ones
three,
that
this one
was
tries to get away, take him down.
This is the real guy.
I mean, we don't know that, to be honest.
Yes, we do. Look at this,
No.
and I'm gonna pull out my blue sword.
He could have stole that off you.
You think so? Okay. I will.
Did we see the other one do magic?
No, he didn't.
Do some magic. We didn't see the... There we go. Okay, the other one didn't do magic.
I've still got like fucking meteors circling around me.
Oh, that's a good point. The other one didn't do that.
Again, I'm trying to go off what I saw. If you can appreciate that I'm trying to save people's lives and bring order to this fucking city.
That's fine. We're just trying to keep you from arresting us wrongfully like you already have our crew.
Yes, and I want to arrest the right people who, at the time, were your crew, but new evidence has clearly come to light.
Indeed.
Now, if you could all comprehend with the laws of this city, I will not lock you up as well for obstructing justice.
Is me leaving is obstructing justice? Am I under arrest, sir?
Not currently, no, but I would like to ask a few questions.
If we were him, we probably wouldn't let you go. Just saying.
Yeah.
Fine.
So far, the only way we
Right.
can confirm
What's your
the doppelganger
questions?
is kill him. So
First of all, what's your side? What happened?
I
What?
still have to.
My men weren't on site as soon as the attack was happening, and yet you guys seem to be. Good job with the flare, whoever did that. Thank you very much, that did help.
Hickory, bring your notes.
Yes.
Kind of comes on over because I didn't see the entire.
No, you got the pre-stuff though.
Yeah, you got the bits that mattered.
So yes, both you two were on the ship. It would have been around about an hour and a half ago now.
When we were with you.
Indeed, Captain, you
kind of-
can confirm.
You see as a frown kind of comes across his face. He kind of takes off the helmet, kind of rubs it.
The Fawara as well that's pinned down.
Oh yeah, that one I can prove if you bring it.
I'm gonna go over to him if they'll let me go that far
Yeah.
and just pull off one of his feathers and just hand it to the guy
Cool.
before
Is
it
that
disintegrates.
He kind of goes, right. First of all, arrest that man. Points to the other Fawara.
Okay, but when they've sort of got him up and he's unwebbed, it's like, quickly, just to prove it's me, and I'll make my cloak billow, do that.
He doesn't have a cloak.
There you go. I would never go anywhere without this cloak. That's my trademark.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also pluck a feather off you and hand it to him.
If you ever do that again,
you can't fly anymore.
Yeah, as soon as you pluck a feather off him, I stand between the two of you. Don't do that again.
It's a feather.
Kind of
It's
looks
like pulling it.
they're more bigger than hairs are.
I'd kill you if you pulled that one of my hairs.
Kind of looks around, kind of like squats down over the grey body, kind of takes off a glove, kind of pokes it a bit and goes.
This one was me.
And
There's another one in the shop hanging from the rafters.
where'd you find this one?
Oh yeah, we got.
I chased him down.
Right.
There's quite a lot of eyewitnesses, I imagine, to Goliath running through the streets.
Yes. This is gonna be a tough one. Right, let's see the one in the shop. He kind of goes in, kind of
Those are my dimension shackles.
sees the other one. Goes,
I want them back.
well, if you could,
Oh yeah, no problem. And I'll unhook the rafter side and like lower him down.
cool. And he kind of goes up, kind of slaps regular manacles on him as well.
Take mine back.
You see as the other side. This is just like not saying anything. He's kind of a bit speechless. There's a bit of a frown on the face. You see the eyes kind of welling up a little bit.
Ours or the other one?
The other one.
Okay, cool.
I'm like,
Oh, I thought it was actual surface. I thought he was having like an
You see,
emotional reaction.
Criminal
being
scam.
patted down, and all the gold and coin that you'd basically taken off the counter is currently being confiscated. Goes, well, seems a couple things are in order. One, it seems like your crew may indeed have not committed this crime. There's nothing here present to immediately acquit them, but yes, it looks like this isn't as cut and dry as we initially thought.
Well, that's a good start.
Is there like a
Two, did you see where any of them went? Any distinguishing, I'd say features, but any distinguishing things that they did?
There were a couple that didn't appear to be
Yeah.
Okay.
shape changes.
There was a dragonborn that had like mixed scales, like half was green, half was red.
Oh, he's one of the proprietors in the lower district.
Well, there you go.
Christmas dragon.
Christmas dragon, yeah, it was him.
isn't it?
And then,
Christmas tree.
then he chased down a pair of twins. that-
Actually, I'm not there. I've
you're not-
decided I'm staying outside in my disguised form.
Okay.
I don't really want to talk to the police.
There was a twin set of twins that both had like a matching birthmark on their faces,
Okay.
and
There was the dwarf as well. Couldn't
Okay.
find him.
I don't think he had any particularly.
Big
he had
beard,
a big
big
ginger
curly beard,
beard,
massive.
like, frizzy.
Biggest beard I've ever seen on a dwarf.
Oh, third. He's a.
I don't know his
He's
name.
a dockhead.
Sure.
Strange. He's.
I mean,
he's
it's
been on
good.
the up and up.
It might not be him. It could be someone.
It could
in
be a
his
shape
shape.
changer.
I'd know his face if you brought him out.
You two go get Thurgan. You two go and get the Dragonborn.
I'm sure if you prod these ones enough, they'll turn into something else too.
Cool. You see,
That's a good point. Is there a way that we can make
Has
him
it got
change
like
shape?
Has anyone got Moonbeam?
No.
Oh, Scythus!
I don't think he has it currently.
No, probably not.
He does not.
Okay, how often can
I don't. I think it's a high level spell.
druids change that? No, it's level 1.
You
Is
can-
it? Oh, shit.
Druids can change every long rest.
There you go. Well, if we hang
I mean,
on
we
for a
know
bit,
that
we
they're a
can-
shape changer.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's just to prove
There's
that
at
the
least
others
one.
definitely are. Like, shine the moonbeam so they change back.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean,
I'll double check the level, I'm pretty certain we
They
can.
look identical to you. I think we can assume that they're shape changers.
Yeah, but we don't know who's who.
Yeah, the other ones that they get in.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
Kind of. After a couple of minutes go by, you see as the guy with a big bushy beard and the Dragonborn
Sorry, I
with
like level
scales
2.
kind of like brought, kind of like not knowing what's going on.
Mr. Beardman, could we have some of your air?
I mean, I take a bit of offence to that, but
Doesn't need to be off your beard. It can be off. Your... Oh, okay.
Thank you. And I'm gonna just stare at it and wait.
yeah,
For about an hour.
He's not him. Well, I mean, it could be him, but he's not a shape changer.
no, I'm never changed shape in my life. Maybe got a little bit thicker around the waist, but
I like
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Is
We're
it-
good, man.
Does he want to join a ship? Because I
Very
like him.
loudly.
It does seem like these shape changers pick particularly distinct individuals to change into. That seems to be their MO. Sorry to do your job for you. You know,
I mean, we are all,
you're in a dire state when I'm doing the police's job.
They're all quite identifiable. Because the only ones that they didn't turn into was Nem, and she is
What
not
you
so.
weird?
No, she's not so recognizable. Because that's her thing. So you know.
That is true. I
Does that make
suppose.
sense? Well, I mean, all of us. You're huge. I'm small. You're a bird.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm normal sized. Everyone else
okay.
is small.
You're a cat. He is a
That's not
fishman. As you know. So
yes. Well, for the time being, obviously, all of you will be acquitted of the crime they were trying to pin on you.
thanks.
I'd appreciate it if you could stay in the city until this is sorted out.
Yeah, well, we need our crew back too.
Did you see where any of them went?
They
Well-
ran off into the crowd.
Yeah, the one that was me went that way, but I lost him, and you guys stopped me from pursuing him. So you know.
Right, it's not their fault. They're doing their jobs.
My men are just doing their jobs.
I
How are they
understand.
to know?
Well, because I told them, but you know, it's okay.
Yes, and if you had told, if this shape changer had told them and they believed them and let him go, then we'd have another one of these things out going free.
It's, you know, it's in the past. Life goes on.
Indeed.
The one I found was chasing. He ran off in this direction.
He ran off in that way. Well, I'll make sure that my men go that way.
Thank you. We still have 2 of ours out in the field somewhere, so we assume they're on their tails.
Hopefully.
You know the fair plucking.
Yeah, wait,
trick.
We're both out.
Oh, we're both up.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
both off somewhere. You know the whole hair plucking trick
I
for the
stealth,
quick
I'm following my way around.
figure out. Do you know? Yeah, it's the
That's good.
tabaxi and human.
Well,
Do the two guys, the dragonborn and the dwarf,
Yeah.
do they have like alibis?
the dwarf guy says, I was just loading some goods onto one of the ships down on the dock. I've been so for the past 3 hours working day.
Is there people there that could confirm that?
Yeah, I was with the captain.
Alright, fine, I don't think you did it. Same for you,
This is the
Scaly.
dragon. I was with my wife.
Oh, that's slightly more complex.
It was our anniversary today.
Oh shit! Is it that couple?
No, they were orcs.
They walks.
Oh, I want them to come back.
Right,
They
well,
left. They got on the boat. They went away.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know about you, because
I appreciate this, but Graz, may I go back? I was rudely interrupted.
And standing there with full erection.
He hasn't put his trousers or pants on.
what does a erection with a cloaca look like?
However you want.
Phenomenal.
Cool.
I've got some reference images for you later.
I don't want to see them.
Oh.
Both open and external.
Send me the links so I know where to avoid them.
I have several gifts that will help.
You see as the corporal.
Is it all just shape of water?
Yeah, mostly.
See as the corporal kind of turns to you guys. And says, well, these two will be taken in for questioning. I'll need to relieve that body off of you.
That's yours, mate.
If you could stay within the city for the next day or so, I'll get word out that you are
Are we giving this guy?
not to be apprehended, despite the witnesses of the civilians, as I'm sure they didn't fully understand what went on.
We should do it.
The
Rob like 10.
I hate myself for saying this, but what if they turn into us again, and then your guards think they're us and don't apprehend us? You've basically just given them a free calling card.
True. Good idea. We'll post guard with you.
If you if they don't have the cloak,
We've got protection.
if you don't have the if they don't have the cloak, the hammer, the blue sword, twin rapiers, or just a terrifying presence, it's probably not us.
But yes, I'll assuming that you're going back to your ship, I'll send 2 guards to be posted with you. If you just when you're leaving, they will
Send your goodest.
also accompany you as well.
That's
That way we can make sure that nothing is if a second you does crop up again.
I'm more happy with that if
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Also, I think they took some of our stuff from our ship.
Yes, we haven't done inventory.
Yeah, it was on the ones that were Garv and Fuaro, so we have both of those ones.
We do.
What did they take
Ooh.
anything?
Didn't have anything on them.
Okay.
You guys
They just had the money,
You guys
yeah.
had we gold on you, and you didn't have a
How
ship
did
on
they
at
have
that
a-
He
point.
had a pouch of gold though.
Hmm?
He had a pouch.
Yeah, yeah, it says.
Can I? Have they already taken it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was our ship gold.
Make a deception check.
Ooh.
You nudge Hickory and he just writes it in his notes.
Just scribble it in a line.
15.
Because kind of takes one of the guards kind of like snaps it off and
Nice.
Pleasure.
there's 23 gold in there.
Alright,
3,020.
pop that in the ship fund!
I like this.
How do they know we had fire opals? That's the real question.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I guess they just.
They
get
probably-
Oh, did
knowledge
they just say
transfer.
gems or did they say opals?
They said opals.
Okay, yeah.
How much was in there? 23.
23.
I think they must just get the knowledge transferred on like surface level.
Anyone push it in Arcana?
Yeah.
You can make an Arcana check for me.
Excuse me, sorry, that was great.
One sec. What have I read about?
How soon are you going back to me?
It'll literally this now.
Do I have time to pee?
Yeah, go for it.
Spook.
Thanks, miss.
I'm gonna also pee.
Well, we can't go at the same time.
Well, no, I'm gonna like go in.
We can share a
after you.
toilet. I'm going.
Going in the garden. aren't you?
Arcana, yeah?
Yeah.
29.
I'm not.
Watch the door, watch the door, watch where it goes.
In various times you've read about shape changes and a small extract on doppelgangers, you know they have the innate ability to read the thoughts of people, and they often use that in the conversation with people that the person they're impersonating know.
Oh shit. Alright.
They're tricksy.
Yes, they are. That's why I picked them.
Damn.
So if River's chasing her one, would it be able to like hear her thoughts almost?
As long as she's within range, yeah, it could just keep reading.
Does it need to target someone, or can it just do that with everyone?
Individual.
Okay, so as
for
long as
example,
she's-
when River told you about her talking to Garv and Poirot, they were likely just reading her mind to hear what she wanted to hear, and just see what she was going to do next.
Okay.
So yeah. Now, but you see as the guards kind of begin kind of taking the other Poirot and Scythers and kind of like shifting them along. If you need anything,
Can I just have a second with the other one and me?
Hi, the Carks. How you doing?
Saturday, thanks for tuning in. I'll just go up to him, just look him straight in the face, and then just punch him in the beak. Like, that's for leaving Mum. And then walk away. Sorry, I've been meaning to do that for a long time.
The guards kind of like, okay, and then they'll get ushering him off.
I sort of walk away, sort of breathing heavily, stop for a second, cloaks billowing, keep on walking.
The captain kind of says, if you need anything, you know where we are. If you hear anything else, come
on
it. Look, if you, I hate to ask, but as it currently stands, we know 1, yes, there are shapeshifters, and 2, you and your friends are acquitted. We've not seen any tangible evidence that they turned it into your friend and robbed that shop, although that is what I suspect happened. We need one of them to either confess, or we need one of the ones who was on that job.
So we have 2 crew, at least 1 crew member who's gone missing, and another one that may have disappeared at about the time that our doppelgangers first turned up.
Okay.
I'll do inventory when we get back, see if any of them turned up, but there's definitely... Which one went missing?
Eric.
Eric.
Right.
He's been gone since we arrived.
Okay.
Do I remember anything about what Eric said about Titan's Cradle? Because Tom does.
He just said he was going to go see some friends.
Okay.
That was all he said.
Does Mastella remember anything else?
That's basically what he told you guys. He had some business with some friends.
Have we still not seen him at all?
No.
Have we seen Asher?
Okay.
We're going to go back to the ship and check
Okay.
now.
Also, yeah, today is the 10th day of that you would pay the crew.
Okay, cool. We need to pay them. We have ship funds.
We have ship funds. Right, so we need...
What is it?
We'll go back and check if either of them turned up.
Cool.
Eric... I know, we picked both of them up offshore, so it could easily have been that they spent some time learning us, like how to become us, and did so. I don't know.
Interesting. Well,
The rest of their crew that are here, they are to be trusted 100%.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, if you find anything out, if you find out where they're hiding, where they're going, what they're planning next, honestly, kind of like pulls you into one side, kind of he pulls you like into the shop that's now like vacated.
Yeah.
And says, look, if you were to stumble upon some of these, this gets up to Tark. It's my head on the block. If you were to find out where they are, flush them out, maybe even.
Well, we've got people out there.
I'd certainly release your friends a lot quicker than the judicial process would allow.
Excellent news. Right, we'll do the very best we can. As I said, we've got some people out and about now.
I'll send 2 guards now towards your ship. If you have any
Good.
messages, give them to them.
Right, we'll do. We'll send them down if our friends turn up and they can give statements themselves about what's happened.
Kind of clap, affects his knuckles, and he kind of looks over
If
to
you
his
need
guards.
any I'm not there. Is he
Yeah.
coming back?
Yeah, he then walks out of the shop with far after that.
I'll say if you need any, if you have any more questions about our comings and goings, ask that one. I gesture to Hickory.
Cool.
He keeps a note of everything.
Good. Brilliant. We'll certainly make use of that. Right, boys. It's been a fucking day.
I'm tempted to give a few of these boys a bit of a promotion.
I
Oh,
was thinking
certainly.
about bumping some of their pay.
Iqbal to a 5, please. Actually, no, he's getting a bit cocky. Fuck him.
Is he the one who's taking your job?
Yeah, I need to have a word
Should
with him.
I tell you all what we're paying everyone so
Yes.
far?
Well, it's not that.
Oh yeah.
No, the cam's blocking it for us, so I can't really.
We're paying Iqbal 3, Relics 2, Pravik 2, Hickory 1,
Hickory
Clash.
said he didn't want anything there, didn't he?
He said he was happy to be paid less.
Hickory, we definitely need
Can
to
we
up
just
up
take
this.
money away from Fames?
Clash is getting 5 gold a day. Eric is getting 1 gold a day,
No, he's not
and
getting 2.
I've got 1 gold written down here.
We gave him a pay rise.
Did we?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, after the initial awkwarding.
Oh, then
because
it's,
he did very
He
well.
survived.
then we're on 18 gold a day by this.
What's Drummond getting?
calculation.
Is he just...
Can we?
He's just here, same as
Eric
nowhere.
2
Actually,
and
nice, right?
Fame's 2 as well.
Okay.
River.
Hello.
So as the guards have dispersed in their area, you guys are free to head back to the ship. Could you go ahead and make a survival check to track this person as you go?
Mhm.
You have advantage because of Hunter's Mark.
Yes, I'm really glad I cast that.
5, 8,
Go on, love.
13.
Oh, don't.
Oh yeah, something.
It's a 9.
Okay.
It's gone really badly.
I rolled a 6. So you're very lucky.
God, that river's so bad.
So as you're kind of like going through there's a moment where you think you've just lost it. People are just rushing past.
Mhm.
It's the dockyard. It's always busy. Kind of look around and you see someone like just ducking an alleyway. You don't get like a proper shot of them. But then as you go and kind of like peer down, you see the taller female, kind of like just leaning against the wall, just kind of thinking she got a moment to herself, kind of leaning against the alleyway, just kind of looks at a mark, like a cut that's on her leg, and kind of shit. I'm just gonna go her back to you, and she's just kind of like taking inventory.
I don't know if I can't get.
If you track her back to her...
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'm following her. Because I want to know where she goes.
Mm.
I don't really want to just shank her because then we're not any closer.
Yeah,
to
just
finding
keep following
where to
her.
go. I'm just going to keep following her.
She goes. She kind of. You see as the form just breaks down into a halfling form, kind of turns.
Better not be a ginger halfling.
Turns back around to come out of the kind of like the little alcove that she went in. Yeah, make a stealth check.
Come on.
Natural.
Yes,
Oh.
you do!
Nice. So you just kind of like peel back, and she kind of like goes out and looks side to side and begins walking.
That was a good natural.
Yeah.
Again, make one more survival check just as you follow her through the entire city.
Okay.
Are we getting any benefits for Hunter's Mark?
Yes, there's advantage for
Oh,
Yeah.
dang, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me, Jamie. Oh,
Way
22.
Nice. So yeah, as you're walking, you're following her for a good like 30 to 40 minutes.
Good
As she essentially just winds through the city, kind of like going through densely crowded areas, just trying to shake off anyone that might be tailing.
Yeah.
Eventually, you follow them back to the market district and up a spiral to a abandoned storefront. By the looks of it.
I will pass this bit on my day of shopping.
You see the storefront that kind of has a scratched out sign that just says the Odds Menagerie. And you see she kind of like looks around, and then I'm just going to make one more perception check. Could you make one more stealth check for me, please?
She sees me now. I'm going to absolutely kick it off. Oh. Stealth.
Yeah.
15.
15. I think she kind of like places her hand on the door, kind of like cocks it a little bit, kind of thinks, and then kind of looks around, and locks eyes with you, and she just goes, "Shit." And she kind of freezes.
Oh, I guess I got a double rapier, haven't I?
Here we go.
Have you got any way of like notifying the rest of us?
She stops. She kind of like lets go. And goes, "Please, no, please."
Okay, I have the rapiers in hand. I'm like, okay.
She kind of like pushes the door back with her foot, kind of like slowly backs inside.
Okay, I just keep walking forward.
You walk in.
I'm not doing anything.
She's actually kind of like standing as you come inside. She's just their hands up. Goes, "Please, this is a misunderstanding." She kind of shifts. You see as she drops form, shifts up into this large, gangly, just androgynous kind of being.
Oh, cool. No, that's not what River says.
Please do not hurt me.
Bit of a chat, maybe?
A bit.
Should we go for a walk?
I think we'd rather take a seat.
How many people are inside?
In this room, 2, you and me.
Shit, am I inside? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah, alright. If I die, fuck it. I keep the swords out,
Cool.
but yeah.
So
Don't shut the door.
sits down.
She doesn't know I don't have any spells.
I know we've done wrong. I know we have done wrong, but we've done what we've done to survive.
Okay. Why us?
Not just you. This isn't meant to be a compliment, but you're distinguished characters. You look the part. You're very easily recognisable.
Understood. How did you find out about us?
We keep an eye out on the docks. We saw a ragtag group come in, and we thought, there we go, prime targets.
No informants?
You look like you were made by a bored group of 20-year-olds.
No informants.
Insight, please. With my curse dice that's been doing. Oh.
Don't use the cursed one.
No, that's what I've been using the whole time. It's been really good. A whopping 8.
She's hard to read, especially because the skin is now grey and pulled quite tight.
Oh, okay.
And there's not a lot of features. It's hard to read this creature.
Okay, fair enough.
but
I'll accept that.
She's just no informants. It's just us doublers.
Okay, how many of you were there?
In total, there were 15.
Oh, that's a lot.
But not just all children as well.
All children?
No, children amongst us. We don't use them. They live near to here.
How near?
Downstairs.
Will you endanger them?
No.
Is that, as DM, is that truth or?
Yeah, that's true. She
Cool.
doesn't, River doesn't kill children. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, River doesn't kill children. Good lord.
That would turn into a weird vibe for this session if
Oh,
it just
that's
becomes you massacring
19.
younglings.
Yeah, I just go kill all their
Master
kids. and
Cicero,
I never
whatever
tell
will
you
we
guys.
do?
I'm like, there were only adults.
Master Cicero, there's too
There's
many
a-
of them. What shall we do?
In the back room there's a door behind a mirror.
Door behind.
It's our home. It's been our home for the last 3 years.
How did you get here?
Fugitives or refugees, some of us.
From?
All over. They people
Left a
don't
very
take
sympathetic
too
person to do this.
kindly to shapeshifters in their cities, so we don't get jobs. People look down on us. We tried to come openly, but they.
Don't we all?
From what?
There's your first
We're
problem.
all exhibitionists.
No wonder no one likes you.
Yeah, you see in this form,
We're here!
she's not wearing any clothes. And
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Would I know from my experience if they would be more welcome at Tortuga?
Generally, Tortuga is anyone can rock up, but it's a very high chance of death in Tortuga.
Shit. I really want them to die. Oh,
Maybe.
I hate that I'm moral.
I understand we've done you and your friends wrong, but we can't live like this.
Agreed. We need to get our men free. And I imagine that involves turning you in for what you've done.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
at the end
not-
of the day, they did a bunch of crimes.
I'm
Like-
not gonna
Yeah,
turn
criminals gotta pay.
Do we want doppelgangers on our ship? Do we want children doppelgangers on our ship? Because I'm thinking about saving the children.
We could take them
The
somewhere,
adults.
I guess, but
Yeah, the adults are fucked. I'm gonna be like, I will save your children and give them a better life, but fuck. Yeah. No, but now I'm taking them from their parents, they're gonna
it's
hate
just a
me.
little bit Ned
God
Stark, isn't it? Really, like no.
They don't have to know.
Don't.
They're not in this room. Just say, your parents have all been captured. They sent me. I'll keep you
Even
safe.
better, we'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm your dad. You are turned into this guy.
That's called being
They'll pull some
abducted.
of my hairs out and they remain in their
I'm
hands.
evil.
They're like 24. Anyway, I need to.
You got the mask of many faces. You can
I
pull
will
off. You
protect
can be
your
their
children,
parent.
but I can't
I
protect
know.
you.
I'm perfectly capable of protecting myself and my children. Thank you, though. I need to go and see him.
Okay. Right. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting.
He
I'm not
kind
sure
of
what
raises
it's
our
about.
hands a little bit and goes, Are you taking me, or am I free to go and see myself?
Fuck. Fucking.
Or my child. Sorry, we don't use genders because we're doppelgangers.
Wait, how many children have you got?
Just the one.
Oh fuck, there's only one. I don't care as much.
Look, you know where we are now. Where am I going to run?
Yeah, that's a really good point actually.
You
Somewhere
go to jail.
else.
You can go anywhere.
Oh no, where else is a
Go talk to-
shapeshifter going
Go and
around?
talk to your children. I'm
Say your goodbyes, man.
stand outside the door, if that's all right. I just can't leave quite yet.
So what do you want me to do?
Go talk to your child. But
I won't be coming back.
oh shit.
You've got to
I'm not
take
just
him,
going to go
man.
willingly into a jail cell.
You've got
You've
to.
got to
take
understand.
him.
I've
No,
got
no, I do get that. That wasn't really what I meant. I assumed there wasn't another way out
Mm.
except the door. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to take it, but that involves being mean. I have to take you. I'm so sorry.
Please.
I don't want to.
You don't have to do this.
I sort of do.
Are you lawful?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, you
It's
would.
the,
yeah.
well, no, I'm not. Fuck the no. Only fuck Midas law. Yeah, I am. Okay, yeah, because it's the law and you did crimes. God damn it, she's so fucking.
You did
weird.
several crimes as you as well. Like,
Yeah. All character things saying I'm taking it. So yeah, I had to apprehend in
Well
this
then,
way.
I apologise. And she
Oh.
shifts into the form of a city guard. And
Oh, that's a cock.
goes, Guards! Thief! I found the tabaxi! And that's where we'll close the session.
That's so annoying.
Cool. Yeah, it's hit 10. We'll close it now, so that's it. We'll pick up with the guards, nearby guards, possibly being alerted. Alerted. To
They are alerted.
They're alerted.
Oh, tell them.
So yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you to the follower, Dungeons, Dragons and Doggos. I remember that one.
That's a really good name.
Great name. Thank you very much to everyone who joined. Everyone got involved in chat. This kind of came out. It was revealed this session. Woo. I'm looking forward to next time. I'm so happy with this. But yeah, where am I? Yeah, there. Social media, all of that shit is down below. So if you like what we do here and want to find out when we're next going to be streaming D&D or something, maybe a little bit else, go ahead and check that out. Twitter and our Discord is usually the best place to find when we're going to be doing that. So join both, and hey, we can hang out and have a chat. Wouldn't that be nice? We'd also like to say a special thank you to Area 51, as well as Chance Encounters and Excelsior for all stocking our flyers. If you're ever in the Bristol area or in the Cardiff area and you fancy a little bit of nerdy shopping as well as a little nerdy board game cafe, go ahead and check them out. They're great places.
Our flyers have secrets on them.
Indeed. Make sure you tune in next week where we'll be announcing the winner of this week's Climax competition as well.
And thank you to Flaming Killer for winning the last week.
Third time in a row.
Well done you. So, until that time, thank you guys very much for playing this kind of
Thanks, Dan.
high intensity session. We'll be back with you sometime soon, but until then, stay beautiful.
Peace.
We love you.
Thank you.
The dogs kill me, I'm killing
If
you.
you're not already following, give us a follow.
Yeah, do that.
Bye-bye.
Smash that like button.
Pirates!